remember. Ugh.
Oh, my little token. Oh, my
My
whole.
bird
I had
brother,
things
come
set
sit
up. All
by
my little
me.
token things were all set up, and yeah. All right. For the sake of time, I'm not gonna pull it all up right this second. I'll go through and I'll do that while we're playing here. But Vivian is standing right up here next to Rowland. They're both um down here. Vivian, I'll grab her token in 1 second. I had it all
Nah,
pulled up on my
I don't
computer
need to see
stuff
her
and
gross
trying to.
face.
Okay, Vivian. Da da da. That's Vivian. Right up here is Khalid. Circle. Actually, no, I should do here. We'll do a K for Khalid, a P for Persephone. Get rid of the X, and we'll do a wonderful V for Vivian. S for the stone speaker up here. Let's see. Mael, where were you? And
I think as Vesper was dealing with all of her shit, I kind of flew up into the rafters a little bit.
that's right. Yeah. Keenan, I think we said that you were with the serving staff. Is that fit your recollection as well?
Yeah.
All right. Then we're going to say that you are standing here by the door, prepared to hold open. There's a door on the left and the right here.
Cool.
Prepared to hold open the doors for people coming or going. Any of the rich hoity-toity folk need, coats and doors and stuff, right?
Sounds good.
And there's lots of other staff and people by you guys there.
Sounds good.
Oh, all right. Oh, and I was on my notepad, and now I don't have my notepad. I'm so sorry, guys. I had stuff prepped here for tonight, and it all fell apart here. I
What happened to
restarted
your
my computer
notepad?
14 times, and
Your notepad
It's-
exploded too?
I didn't save it before I restarted my computer while we were doing the mic stuff.
Bro.
Okay, I'm done.
Good.
No.
Oh
no.
What kind of notepad? Like a sticky note?
No, the notepad app. That's right.
No.
So
It didn't save? It didn't autosave? Come on.
I have my
Apparently
Obsidian
it
stuff
autosaved.
though.
Oh gosh.
So we left off last time as a bullet from Vesper's gun. I'm going to say, Vesper, your gun is going to be right over here-ish on the floor. Does that sound great to you?
Sounds
It
fantastic.
X marks the
discharged
spot
like
of the pistol.
that? That's so funny.
Well, you toss it out onto the alley here, and then it shot off and hit Khalid in the shoulder. And yeah, he's not dead or making death saves or anything like that. But it was enough to where he had to roll a concentration check, and he failed his concentration check with a natural 1, even though you did no
If only
damage.
it
Do you
was
remember how much
so
damage you
easy
did?
to
I didn't
kill him.
mark out.
It was, I believe it was.
I don't know if you rolled damage or if we didn't quite do that last time.
I don't think we rolled it. It was 2d4.
All right.
Flat.
Well, either way, roll it so we know how many hit points he is at. But I rolled his concentration check before you rolled damage, I guess, or maybe you rolled on D&D Beyond or something instead. But with a natural 1, he lost concentration, and you saw his pink tiefling disguise flicker and fade, and all of a sudden, it was Khalid that was sitting there.
We're still doing the firearms don't add the ability bonus, so it's just the dice, correct?
Yeah, just the dice.
3.
3. Wow, with the nat 1, man, he really had to roll low to fail that. Doesn't matter. The nat 1 is sufficient, so he drops that.
And the dice gods
yeah.
have spoken, so it shall be.
All right. So with that, as screams echo out, there's a whole bunch of nobles up above on the second floor, overlooking down this area is like a balcony standing area, right? So the biggest nobles were down here, and then lots of the other lesser nobles and just rich folk and guests are up at the top. You guys managed to get seats down here due to Orlok. Wyden is Orlok's +1, and Orlok was one of the high guests of honor here. And Vesper, you are sitting next to Inquisitor Valerius, who pulled you down here to sit with him. So, I'm gonna draw a V A. Ta-da. And I'll get all my tokens up here when I get my folder booted up. It's on my external drive that I need to plug back in.
Wait, isn't Valerius the one that threw us in prison?
Yes, and he, if you recall, as you guys were entering, he spotted Vesper Canes, and he said, Inquisitor Canes, come sit next to me down here.
Then Vesper
And-
shot a dude.
Okay,
That's
she
fun
dropped her
for you.
gun, technically. She didn't shoot anybody.
I dropped my gun.
She
I dropped my
dropped
gun.
her gun.
The gravity shot an imposter. Thank you.
The gods
Gravity
have
shot.
spoken.
Yep.
Or
So
the
with
god
that,
has
as the
spoken.
bullet echoes out and the illusion drops, there's panic, right? All of a sudden, people are screaming. You see people ducking, eyes looking, guards start moving forward, and in that chaos here, Valerius is going to reach out and put his hand on around Vesper's neck from the back, like when you're holding a cat. Just kind of grabs you from the scuff of your neck and turns your head, Vesper, to face him as he snarls and says, "What have you done?" And in that commotion, a slow clap begins as Captain Menson stands up. And he is over here. Oh, my beautiful handwriting on mouth.
Would you like some help creating icon?
I have my folder of all these tokens I was ready to drag in, and I will pull up here in a second while you guys are dealing with the consequences of your actions. For right now, it's theater of the mind, okay?
The consequences of our actions? Bruh.
Consequences of Vesper's actions.
Exactly. So, Rowland, we turn to you right now, as this is your moment of realization. The chaos around the room is not really phasing you. Your mind isn't even picking up half of what's going on here. You don't even recognize Menthan standing up. You just see Khalid sitting there, just, 20 feet, 15 feet from you? And you see Persephone. She's not screaming anger, but she screams in recognition. She drops to her knees where Khalid has collapsed to the floor, and you see her hands glowing with the purple arcane light of House Chateaune's healing magic. She rips the strip from the hem of her dress and begins binding his wound, and she's whispering something to him. I want you to make a perception check to see if you can tell what she is whispering.
Oh gosh. Okay. Actually, I'm not too bad. 18.
18. Excellent. And actually, I will give you advantage because you happen to know her lips well. So roll again. See if you
I
can.
What?
happen to know her lips well. It's
Wow.
a crazy statement, buddy. 18.
Wow.
It's an 18.
Alright.
I'm gonna connect the die roll here. Okay.
Wait, can I roll listening as a bird?
Go for it. But you will not have advantage. But yeah, go for it.
It's perception, right?
Yeah, perception.
I just need to give it a shot. Also an 18.
All right. So I will say, Mael the bird, the best you can tell, she seems to be saying something reassuring to him. He seems to be like tapping his wound again, binding it, and she's whispering something to him. But from where you are up in the rafters, it's a lot harder for you to tell exactly what she's saying. But you can clearly read her body language that she is concerned. She's not surprised. This reveal has not surprised her. She seems to be just expressing concerned over the wound situation. Okay?
Okay.
Rowland, however, you can see her face a little bit better here. She whispers, "Khalid, you idiot. I told you it was too dangerous." And she offers a slight smile and kisses him on the forehead as she bandages his wound there.
Oh no.
Ow.
And
Oh no.
Rowland, you see in this moment of realization that you aren't just saving a woman waiting for you. You see the way she touches Khalid's face and the way she binds his wound. You see a familiarity that speaks of moments of shared intimacy. And your internal monologue right now, Rowland, is that your brother didn't just steal your freedom, but stole your place in Persephone's heart. What do you do in this knee-jerk reaction moment, Rowland?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You feel the grip of your betrothed tightening around your hands, tight enough to bruise your hands. And she seems to be saying something to you, but the world has kind of faded all senses around you except for this scene that you see happening 20 feet away.
I can't scream this because I'm in an apartment, and also it is not my language. But I think Rowland, like, not noticing that grip, just yells, "Khalid, you son of a..." Yeah, that's what he screams. And he almost,
I love it.
It's almost like he turns to, like, run at him. I think he's on the verge of just tackling this guy. But if Vivian is, like, death gripping his hand, he might, like, probably get pulled back and get stopped.
Well, as you begin to move to run here, Vivian is definitely holding her hand still, and you see out of the corner of your eye, if any fraction of you is paying attention, again, she's been saying something to you, and it is falling upon deaf ears here. You see a vein bulging on the side of her head in anger as you begin to pull away. But you are finally distracted out of the moment here by Captain Menthin. The tiefling man stands up and is cheering. He goes, "A hit! By the Black Spear itself, a palpable hit!" And he begins to walk down the aisle here. And the panic is now being replaced by confusion. Keeban, this is the first time that you have seen Captain Menthin here, and you recognize this individual. Captain Menthin, you've never seen in the flesh, but if you recall from your backstory way back when, Captain Menthin is the hero of the storybooks that you read as a kid. He is the legendary explorer, the adventurer, the defender of good, and the hunter of evil, hunter of monsters. He is the captain of the legendary vessel, the ship, the Black Spear. He says, "The first blood is honored. First blood has been drawn, and the Crimson Vow is honored. High Magistrate, you know the rights of the Deep Lakes, I'm sure. A wedding without blood is a cursed union. This woman," gesturing to Vesper, "has blessed the bond. A witness marks the protector. Everybody, 3 cheers for the Crimson Vow being honored with the right of first blood." And he begins cheering.
Oh my god!
What
That's
the
him.
frick is he talking about?
Zother.
Oh.
And holy, the dice are telling the story, man.
What do you
He got a 23 on his
Oh my
deception check here. And you see, more perceptive, you see flickers of confusion, and then people, rich, hoity-toity socialites, trying to play it off. They, of course, know these ancient traditions. As people again begin clapping, and it slowly builds up. Yeah, right, first blood, of course, yeah! As the crowd begins clapping and cheering. And none of you, except for Vesper and Valerius, notice as Captain Menthin subtly backheels Vesper's weapon to her.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Sam, why is he so cool? This is so unfair.
Awesome.
Vesper, your gun slides quietly across the floor, and it's on the ground right there. And the noble woman sitting next to you, in this left chair, she just looks terrified and just sort of slowly turns her head at you, and she's like spreading her legs, trying to scoot back, so not wanting to touch it.
I'll grab it and be like a little like, haha, sorry, like kind of like an awkward like, sorry, I didn't mean to drop that, and then
My
just
bad.
holster it.
I'm just a little bit of a klutz. Okay.
DM,
Captain, yes.
do you think people would be holding drinks or like glasses of water or things while this wedding is happening? Like maybe they're sitting on their benches holding a drink. You think that would be
Not
happening?
normally during the ceremony,
Okay.
but if you wanted to suddenly start telling all the other waiters to start passing on drinks, you could. You could at least try and lie to them.
Oh, are there any drinks or liquids in the room?
Yeah, I'll say well, the lots of waiters have drinks and stuff that they're prepared to pass out after
Uh-huh.
the wedding vows are done.
Okay. Because I think I would like as this is all this chaos is happening, um probably right after Khalid gets shot and I realize it's Khalid, I think um I think Keeman would be overcome and would entirely lose control, and I would like to hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Do you think I could cast or use my cantrip of shape water as a genasi and just explode all of the water that the waiters are holding? Just water cups just
Sure.
burst.
What are you
And
trying to? Is this trying to be an intimidating thing, or what are you trying to achieve with it?
well, it's not okay. So it would be Keeman like like seeing red, like thinking this is his childhood best friend. This is someone he cares about has now just been shot, and that's all he can focus on. And so almost more like a lose control type thing, but
Ooh, okay.
he is going to want to try to make his way over to Khalid at some point, but he knows he can't be too obvious about it.
All right, Keeman, go ahead and roll a d20 for me,
Okay, sounds good. I can do
and
it.
also roll a wisdom save as well, for
Okay.
both.
Sounds good. I can do both of those. D20 and a wisdom save. All right, the D20 I got a 9 on,
Okay.
and then the wisdom save, uh, oh, I got a 2.
All right, Keeman, you feel yourself trembling with rage, seeing your childhood best friend, your mentor, be shot in the back and collapsing to the ground. And as Captain Menton is getting up and talking about this rite of first blood, all of you guys notice the water glasses that all these waiters are holding. I guess not holding water, but the glasses of beverage that these waiters are holding. Um, Bursting and shattering. And Keeman, you notice this before anybody else, but all the rest of you will hear as Captain Menton says, "Excellent, yes, folks." And you notice, Keeman, a subtle flick of his wrist as the waiter next to you, and you're carrying one of these trays as well. You feel the tray flip in your hand as it smashes to the ground with the remains of it. And you see again on the other side the other empty trays just fraction of a second after the glass have exploded, flipping. And he said, as Captain Minden says, "And we're even honored by the long-standing Vanehold tradition, smash the beverages to celebrate this wonderful happy marriage here."
Wow.
Chaosing so
My
hard.
dude.
I
He's
love
using
this.
telekinesis to flip these trays. He walks up and he says, "My lady, bride, magistrate, Krithka Garnier, it truly is a wonderful occasion you have here, and I'm so delighted to see all of our local traditions upholding this." And he offers a flourishing bow and gets down on one knee. And you notice that he is, when he's talking to the High Magistrate, he's talking to High Magistrate Thorn. If you recall last time, he's an orc. He's the equivalent of Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, kind of a thing. He's the head of the High Magistrates Council, the top judge in the whole city. He says, "High Magistrate, would you now honor us with the final part of this long-standing tradition of the Deep Lakes?" And he holds up. All of a sudden, it just seems as he moves his hands in the air, swirling, conjuring a amethyst dagger It's a short dagger, maybe about 7 inches or so long, and it seems to be made of pure amethyst. And he is bestowing it up. And the High Magistrate's looking around and clears his throat. Of course, I'd be honored to partake of this tradition. And he walks forward and gently grabs the amethyst dagger, and as he begins to approach the couple, and he looks at you, Rowland. He looks at Vivian, and you see him lean close to Vivian as he kisses the bride's cheek. And Rowland, you're close enough to hear. He says, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't quite recall this particular tradition off the top of my head." What are you doing, Rowland? As he's flustered here.
I think
You were pulling away last we said, but
yeah. Does Vivian do anything, or does she try to pull him back, or how mad, or is it
he's
like?
definitely holding on to your wrist and will attempt to not let you run off to intercept your brother.
Yeah. I think Rowland, like, I think that pullback might just be enough to pull him back for just a minute. And I think Rowland is going to whisper really harshly to Vivian, "What the heck is she doing? Is he doing here?"
Vivian is smiling, but it is the fakest smile you've ever seen, even for her, as she is angry, she is frustrated, she's bewildered, she is confused. She's experiencing a lot of emotions here.
Really?
Menthan stands up with a flourish, and he's going to help Khalid to his feet. He says, High Magistrate Thorn, I believe you almost forgot the first part of this, where you must first take the dagger and trace it with the blood of the one who honored the Crimson Vow, and then bestow it to the bride and the groom." High Magistrate, of course, I was simply making sure that the bride was greeted properly on her wedding. Flustered, he walks over here and he is going to shake the hand of a bewildered Khalid, who's now standing, and he gently runs the flat of the blade against Khalid's wounded shoulder, and then walks forth and hands it to you, Rowland. He says, "Sir, it's an honor to be here and bless this union."
Sam, are we still getting the sense of that high pitched noise?
It has subsided right now, but it is still present in the background. It's not quite as ferocious as it was just a moment ago.
Okay.
But if you were looking for it, you can still hear it there. Orlok, I'll say that you've met the High Magistrate on an occasion or two, and he looks very much out of his depth, very uncomfortable, and very bewildered.
Rowland
Understood.
not really understanding. I actually don't think he fully understands what's happening. And he's just holding this dagger, and he's like, "What the frick am I supposed to be doing with this?"
You see Menthan come over here, and he's pushing people down the bench, telling "Scooch, scooch, scooch," and he's making room for himself to sit next to Khalid and Persephone. And now the bench is clearly squished with a couple too many people. And he gives a nod to you, Rowland, and a subtle low thumbs up. He holds on his lap. Just you can see.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Where is the phrasing of the wedding vows? I can't seem to find it.
Let's see. Did I post it under handouts? Let's see here.
I was looking.
I think there's a handouts thing, if I remember correctly.
Definitely posted somewhere.
Yeah, I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I remember you did post it, and I don't remember.
And it's not.
It's in the great city of Gathor.
I was just in the
Is it
general.
up a lot more?
It is from
I see.
1222.
Thank you. Okay.
I will put
Um,
it in a handout so it doesn't get lost. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. There. Copy text handouts. All right, there we go. It's under handouts as well. And Vivian sort of regains her composure finally. She says, "Stone Speaker, now that these rites have been honored and tradition upheld, please continue." And she whispers to you out of the corner of her mouth, Rowland. She says, "Come now, little pup. Play nice." And the stone speaker looks a little rattled. He says, "Very well. In the name of the Great One, I consent." He's looking to you, Rowland.
Rowland, with his back to the crowd, kind of almost like snarls, and he just says, "In the name of the Great One, I consent."
As soon as you say that, the golden cuffs on your wrist flare white hot for just half a second, and you will take 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
And you
frick.
feel a weight around your neck. It feels like the weight of these golden cuffs, but as a collar.
That's fun.
However, there's nothing visually there, and nobody sees any collar around your neck, and if you look down at the corner of your eye and stuff, you see nothing there. But you feel it, unmistakable, as if it's invisible right there. And for all the rest of you, there's a popping sound in your minds as this high-pitched whine reaches a peak.
What the heck did you do to me?
Vivian smiles broadly as the stone speaker says, "You may now kiss the bride." And she pulls you in deeply, turning you so that your face is facing the stone speaker and she's facing the audience, and the back of your head is facing the audience. And she is definitely physically close, but she offers a smile and she says, "I promise this will be beneficial for us both. Do not worry,
Like hell.
my husband."
uh,
And she is acting like she has pulled you in for a dip and is kissing you. And all the audience cheers and claps as the wedding vows are spoken and the marriage is sealed. She pulls you up for a moment after your kiss, and the stone speaker holds out his hand towards both of you and says, "Now, 2 threads from each of you from your base thread." And Vivian will reach up and out of her braid, she pulls 2 strands from the base thread and hands it to the stone speaker.
frick. I don't know what threads I have. Sorry, let me pull it.
I'm sending a message to Orlock.
You're
With
Spell message.
okay.
The cantrip.
Where the frick
Is that require verbal or somatic components?
Well, technically, it requires me to point towards them.
Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Yes.
Because you're sitting right next to an inquisitor who is watching you very carefully and just arrested you like 2 days ago.
Does
Okay.
message stay connected? Because I thought me and Vesper had, or does it? not?
No, it's per action.
Oh yeah.
But also,
Damn.
I think.
I come down and fly back onto your shoulder.
I'm gonna rip it stealth.
Can I cause a fuss with the Inquisitor to give her advantage? Can I like?
You're gonna dive bomb or something?
No. I'm just gonna like kind of.
Dive bomb the Inquisitor, yes.
I'm not gonna dive bomb. I'm just gonna like make a little a little squawk to try to get him to look at me instead
Just
of
land on my
Vesper.
shoulder and just flap his face real quick, just for.
Yeah, like I'm
Oop,
gonna like
on
spread
his
my
feet.
wings. I'm gonna spread my wings to like cover his field of vision of her hands and just kind of like stretch like a bird. And
I
then, like,
love it.
You know, I'm kind of preening a little bit. I'm like
Would
a
you like to
beautiful
do a
bird.
stealth
What?
check here, or would you like to?
Aww.
Oh,
God damn
you rolled
it!
advantage.
Advantage? Well, I tried. I tried, Kai. I tried.
So.
He is going to backhand your bird.
Oh,
He's
what have
making
you
an
done?
unarmed
Ouch.
attack against the bird. Does a
Someone call
13
PETA.
hit?
What is it? My AC is a bird. Let me check.
Not that high. I don't think.
I think
13?
I think a 13 I assume would hit a bird. Because like the only thing they'd have is like higher
Your
dexterity.
AC of a raven is 12.
Oh damn! It's so close. He does hit me then.
He does 1 point of damage as bludgeon damage as he backhands you, and
Wait a second!
and-
Before that happens, I would like.
it's not so much like he's trying to like kill the
Objection.
bird, but all of a sudden he's swatting
Can I
away
use
from
my
a bird
heroic
that's just flown in his
inspiration?
face. Does that make sense?
Yes, can I heroic inspiration and make him not roll that? Can I like?
You want
Can
to
I
use your
lift up my
heroic
hand?
inspiration to give him
Yes,
an auto
because
nat 1 to attack?
I don't want my L to pop out of my shoulder.
all right.
Well,
Use
'cause
your
wait,
heroic
When
inspiration
you're
here
when
and I'll
you're
get an auto
wild,
nat 1.
when you're polymorphed, right? You take the HP of the thing you're polymorphed into,
Yeah.
Correct.
and so if you reach 0 HP,
Then I
Then
it
my
ends,
L will
right?
appear on your shoulder. Yes. So if the bird has more than 1 hit point, the bird's fine. If the bird has
Let
less
me
than
see.
1 hit point, then the
I-
bird is
I
gonna
have-
all of a sudden
I
become
have-
Mael perched on your shoulder.
It says 1 or 1d4 minus 1. Let me roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's see.
All right, roll
what I would-
1d4 minus 1. You got a 50-50 chance here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah!
shit.
This is the way things
Okay,
should go in
so-
D&D.
That
So-
is gods have
Miles.
spoken.
So Emily,
Let it
do
be
you want me to
so.
use my inspiration here, or do you want to just pop
Well,
out
do
of
you
this
want
wedding?
me to turn into Mael on your shoulder? That's the only thing I have to say about that.
I think it'd be funny.
Well, 2 transformations at
Just
one
make sure
wedding.
to act surprised.
Oh, hello there.
I think it would be funny.
I don't know. Do we? I mean, our mother's here.
You each have a heroic inspiration. Either one of you could burn it to avoid this. Otherwise,
I feel like it'd be bad. I feel like it'd be really bad if I.
I really
got
think it would
revealed.
not be good.
Yeah. Do you want to? I can use my heroic inspiration if you want to save your whatever your thing is.
I'll use mine. It's fine. I'll catch his wrist and be like, you dare strike the sacred animal of the raven of the Carrion Queen, and I'm gonna freaking slap him.
I love it. So as he is, again, he's not like intent like trying to box or fight this bird, but all of a sudden the bird's fluttering in his face, and he's just waving his hands, trying to swat out whatever's feathering up into his face, right? And you see Vesper almost in slow motion as part of his erratic swat, one of them is about to slap this Mael bird in the face here, and you reach out and you grab his wrist and stop him from making contact and say, what is it you want to say? Sorry.
Hold on. Dare lay a finger on a messenger of the Carrion Queen again, and you'll see what really happens when I try to aim my weapon. Okay, instead of just throwing it on the ground.
Oh. I love it. I'm gonna carry your nat 20 there for intimidation. As you see his face just go pale, he mumbles I'm sorry, in my face, right? And he scoots a little farther away from you and keeps his head down, sullen. And then all of a sudden, starts clapping with everyone else when it happens here just a moment. But you're able to successfully cast your message spell stealthily to Orlok.
I start to preen on Vesper's shoulders, like look pretty, like look regal and pretty.
Rowan, there are
And I'm like,
9 base
going off.
threads. Which color does Rowland have?
My base thread. Oh, I don't think I chose one. Wait, what are all the base thread colors again?
There are 9 of them. They are under church doctrines. They were posted on 9/24.
Church doctrines. Yeah, I didn't. I had. Oh, is it the common life threads and their meanings?
No, go up one more past that.
Oh.
Those are the 9 base threads.
It's the 9 base threads of purpose. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I
put in italics the what they each represent, right? But what do you think is the driving value that Rowland
Well,
has?
knowing how he got his threads, I honestly think that his was given to him from him. So I think it's the Blood Crimson.
He would have received his base thread when he was a kid, like
okay.
when he was 12. I can't remember from backstory if that was before or after your mom was eaten.
Yeah. I actually do think it's the Blood Crimson.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna note that down so I don't have to do that again. Let's see. Crimson.
All right. Why does this have words? Get out of here.
Yeah, because up here it says we're all youths who have reached their 18th year formally pledge their life's thread to the great work. He wasn't 18.
Oh, you're right. 18. You're right.
Yeah.
So you would have got it when you were back up in the city.
Okay.
But the red still works there. We can also toy around with it later if we want.
Yeah.
With that, you pull out 2 strands from the blood red, and Vivian pulls out 2 strands of the deep blue for justice. And you guys each hand them to the Stoneweaver. As he begins to talk, he gives a short little speech about you weaving your life together, and this rite of tying this knot is both a spiritual but physical bond that is supposed to lead the two of you to happiness in life and all sorts of romantic-y, happy romantic things that Rowland's not really listening to.
Nope.
But he's going to take 1 red and 1 blue, 1 from each of you guys, and take the pure white bond from the sash he's wearing, and he weaves them all together. So it is, funny enough, it's red, white, and blue. It looks like the French flag.
Whoa.
He weaves around into 2 rings, and as he's speaking, he casts a blessing, solidifying it until it is like resin almost of the red, white, and blue stripe with the white in the center for the pure white bond here of your marriage. And he hands each of you these bands, and he has you both bow to your audience as everyone cheers and celebrates, and the wedding is complete. People begin cheering, and the 2 of you hold hands as you're walking down the aisle towards the exit to go to your reception, as all your guests stand in unison and begin clapping and cheering as well. As this is happening, is there any anything that any of you guys would like to do as the wedding procession is completing here?
I'm looking for the guard that allowed me entrance and took all my wedding presents and stuff.
Okay.
That's it.
You go ahead and roll a perception check.
19.
19. Awesome. You were able to spot him standing near Keeman and assisting guests as they begin to file out after the couple.
Cool.
So Rowland and Vivian are going to exit first, and then all the rest of the procession, the other servants are going to come up here, and they're just missing Rose to exit out as everyone's going to head to the ballroom for the reception.
Ooh.
Did you ever find? Did you see whoever was his lady love? Was she here? I'm asking Orlok.
Yes. Why didn't she was the woman next to the shape changer, I believe.
So Wyden is just going to mark her and keep an eye on her and see where she goes after this. If she's leaving.
Excellent. She appears to be continuing to follow the wedding procession as well. Anything else you guys are doing as the wedding is finishing up here?
This guy's not arresting me, right? I'm good to go because I was.
No, he's not arresting you.
Lovely.
But he seems highly suspicious, and you can tell that he is keeping an eye on you.
Well, I'm gonna go on my merry way.
Not so subtle eye on you.
Can I see what Captain? His name's Menthin.
Yeah.
What's Captain Menthin up to?
He go ahead and make a perception check. He is attempting to be stealthy here, and I'm going to have you roll against his stealth check.
Oh, possibly the only thing I'm good at. Oh.
Excellent.
24.
You beat his stealth check. He stands up, clapping and cheering and ushering people out, and sort of slips off into the shadows and seems to not have left the chapel just yet. And is quietly lurking by one of the pillars, waiting for someone or something. You can tell with you're trained inquisitor here, right? You've investigated all sorts of people. You can tell he's trying to be stealthy. This was it wasn't just like you were losing people in the crowd. He was intentionally trying to get lost in the crowd.
I'm going to. He's by like one of the pillars in this room still.
Yeah. Here. Let me get back on this map. I was on the other one, getting all your wonderful little tokens over there.
Is there something I could do to blend in and keep an eye on him and kind of like I don't know, like help clean up, help the staff clean up the glass that exploded or something, or.
So the wedding party went this way, and now people are all filtering out, right? And he went and slipped off in the shadows over here. Do you see him up top? Are my lines everywhere? I don't know if that's clear or not.
No, that is clear. I'm gonna try and if I go like this way and then help them pick up glass for a bit and then like hide behind a pillar myself,
sure.
Or like smoking a cigarette or something. I'm
trying
to lose
make
this
a
guy.
stealth check.
I'm trying to lose. Okay.
Oh, he's not like standing around following you, but you can just tell he's keeping a close eye on you, right? Like he's assuming you're gonna go to the reception stuff as well. Dirty 20, awesome. He gives you a sort of nod and a growl, but he departs. And after you spend some time there, are you waiting till everybody leaves, or
I want to see what he's up to. I'm trying to see if he's like meeting someone or what. I'm trying to figure that out. So I'm just, my eyes are glued to Mr. Captain unless he makes a move.
Understood. So Vesper is waiting until Menthin begins to depart. Keeman, you are ushering guests out, helping dismiss them from rows and getting there. Unless there's something else you wish to be doing surreptitiously.
Keeman, you're muted, by the way.
Keeman, come back.
I'm gonna take that as there's nothing else he's trying to do then.
Also, can I make a quick, just passive? Can I make a perception check for Ophelia, the snake lady?
Yeah. Go for it. Ophidia.
Okay, it's an 8. Never mind. She's
Eight.
like a
Um, you saw her sitting over here. I will ping. You saw she was sitting over there during the procession itself, but she seems to have been lost in the crowd as people exited the church.
No, I make the same check. Never mind. I also couldn't find her.
What was your total?
10.
Well, if you combine us together, Wonder Twins 18. Am I right?
Wonder Twins activate.
Here.
Actually,
I'll say, what's your passive perception, Emily?
11.
We are not a very.
My passive 16.
All right, I'll say with your passive 16, you note that she leaves with one of the when her row is dismissed as normal. So you clock her leaving, but see nothing interesting or entertaining or suspicious about how she departs. Orlok and Wyden, are you guys dismissed with your group? Are you going with them, or what do you? What you doing?
I'm trying very, very stealthily to kind of hang towards Orlok, but my main goal is to follow Persephone.
Trying to follow Persephone. Oh man, I messed up the.
Did Bogan get what I asked him to get?
Yes, he rolled high enough to do so.
All right, I'm just gonna have him follow me invisibly with what I asked for.
Perfect. Let me pull you guys all over to the next map. So there, actually, before we go to the next map, there is. So as people are proceeding out, they are getting into these wonderful carriages. These are white, opalescent carriages that sort of seem to shimmer and sparkle, and each one is led by a completely jet black horse. And the horse, these horse-drawn carriages will take you to the reception hall. So you're all going to be in groups of 6 in these carriages, all right? I'd like everybody to roll a d20, and we're going to determine which. Actually, sorry, everyone roll a d6, and this will determine which of the carriages you get pulled into. Okay. If you have the same number, you'll be in the same carriage unless you're trying to get into the same carriage.
I'm trying to get in the same carriage with Orlok.
As long as you're automatically assigned there, or if you have to finagle it. So it looks like Orlok has a 1 and Wyden you have a 4. So if you guys want to be in the same carriage, one of you needs to do a stealth or performance check to do so, or you can both do it to lower the DC.
Is Persephone getting in a carriage?
She is indeed.
Okay.
She will be in. She's in the 6th carriage.
Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that carriage, but I am trying to go with Orlok. If I need to make a performance check, I can do that. Is that one of the options that I have?
Either one or both of you make a performance check there. If you're trying to finagle getting together, or a stealth check. Performance if you're trying to chat your way in the line.
Not my performance.
Yeah, I'll do.
Luckily,
13.
a 12 was the DC. So Wyden, you were able to chat and finagle your way at the line. You asked somebody to you finagle it so someone else gets in front of you, and you politely asked to cut in front of someone else, and you were absolutely able to secure being in the same carriage as Orlok. The rest of you guys, who else is riding on these carriages? So far, I've heard only Vesper is not doing it. Keeman will be with the rest of the staff, but Vesper is trying to hang around and meet with Menthin, so she is not currently getting in the carriages to go to the ball.
Sweet.
Can I go back up into the rafters again?
Absolutely. Make a stealth check for me, as you are now being watched by people.
Do I do this as
up and down
the
a lot.
Raven? because that would be +2 as a raven, but I have +0 as my owl.
You have +2 as the raven.
Okay. God damn it. It's okay. I'm better at other stuff.
As you get up there, it looks like a couple of the guards are watching you. Curious. But nobody's doing anything. It just seems that you are perhaps not as stealthy as you'd like to be.
I'm not used to being a bird. I maybe make too
Exactly,
many flappy noises.
Well, they could just be noticing you because you're a pretty bird.
I preen.
You're preen. I love it. All right. Let's see who else we have. Nope. All right. I am going to move you all to the ball. And you get a chance to sort of socialize a bit. All right. You should all have wonderful, nice tokens now, and I will be pulling out the tokens of our friends here in just a moment. As you have a chance to admire the view. As I create a bunch of actors here.
Where's my bird token? I made a bird token. It's okay.
Bud.
I will put your bird token on in the media.
What's the bird
Yeah.
doing?
What's the dog doing?
All right, so as you arrive at this beautiful grand ballroom here, it is the who's who of Gothior as they are mingling. There's lots of food and drink being served. Keeman's going to be one of the people serving. You notice that there's a slight commotion as one of the band members up here seems to have lost their violin. But other than that, things seem to be going off without a hitch. Vivian and Rowland are standing up here by the piano, welcoming all their guests. And here, I'll move you guys up here at first. I guess this is where you're entering. Oh, I got blocked by the walls. My own walls. Yeah, we're gonna. XB. There you go. Huzzah. So, this is where you all enter at different times, except we're going to first jump to Vesper. Vesper, as you are cleaning up, you see that the mysterious Captain Menthan waiting by that pillar. Keeps waiting, and kind of steps out of the shadow and is smoking a pipe, standing there leaning against the wall, staring at you, waiting. It seems you were the one he was waiting for. So you're both waiting for the other one, and it's a little bit of an amusing situation there. As you both surreptitiously waiting for the other to arrive.
As soon as I notice, I'm gonna pull out a cigarette, I guess, and ask him for a light, and then I guess I'm gonna say, well, thanks for saving me back there.
Of course, there. It was amusing to say the least. I made up a whole new ritual, and perhaps we'll hear about couples performing the rite of first blood for many years now.
Be great if more rich, pompous assholes got shot. So.
Yes. Murderous wedding vows always are.
What are you getting out of all this? Here.
Just a socialite here and mingling with others. What about you?
Oh, I just love weddings, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, with all due respect, man, you appear to be a little bit out of your depth. You're a rather low-ranking inquisitor, if you don't mind me saying, and this is a very prestigious event. But yeah, I'm using that for sure.
Do you know anything about that? The man I serendipitously shot?
I'm familiar with him. Yeah.
Can you tell me more about him?
Nope.
Okay. How about after some drinks? Huh?
Perhaps. Are you here on business or pleasure, man?
Well, I was here on business.
Okay. Kinda rude, dude.
Oh, snap,
Holy.
we're
Yeah,
flirting?
chuckles to himself.
As they start to
Yeah, I'm on
flirt,
business
I'm
as
gonna
well.
swoop down, like, just not graze this guy, and then land on Vesper's shoulders and squawk at him.
He does not seem to even flinch as you move down. His eyes don't bat. He doesn't blink. He doesn't flinch. He just kind of nods to you. And he says, "Sir, I hope you're having a good time here as well. Always a pleasure to be partying." As he gives you a little wink, Mael, and
I turn away from him and I don't look at him.
he stuffs out his a pipe and he says, "Inquisitor Canes, ain't it? Be seeing you at the party later."
Yeah, I'll see you there.
And he's gonna walk out.
After he walks out, I start squawking at Vesper like I'm talking.
I like my eyes like widen. Like, what do you want? Like, like, are you real?
In his head, he's going, "Stop flirting and pay attention."
I love it.
All right, we'll. Can I snoop? What is this place? Like, it's you said the chapel.
Yeah, it's the Church of the Whispered One here in the center of the city. That was used for today's wedding, but it's not exclusive to anyone or anything here, right? Like this is just the Grand Cathedral.
I think I'm gonna do
Cathedral's a
some
better word,
snooping
not a
before I head
chapel.
to the ball, the reception. I feel like I would know. I think right now, after I'm done flirting, I would piece together the weird Rowland being allowed in here kind of thing. And I
Okay.
probably know about like the runes and like seals that like ward and protect churches, being that I'm part of an organization. And so I'd like to check the seals and the glyphs and all that of this chapel, if I can.
Sure, I like it.
If Mal wants to come, we can Scooby-Doo look for clues.
Can I either do like an Arcana or a Religion check, like higher up to places that Vesper can't see?
I'm also gonna keep casting message to you because I'm pretty sure we can talk that way.
Yeah.
Nice. So there will be clergy left behind here, clerics and stuff, but no one else is going to be lingering around. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Do you want investigation, or can I do like perception checks, or?
Either one, investigation or perception.
Should I do religion?
Would I have
or
advantage
Arcana?
because I know where church seals and glyphs and wards are?
Sure, go for it.
He said, "Sure." I'm so happy. Oh, let's freaking go!
You.
Would I also have advantage because I worked for the church for many, many years?
True.
Sure. Are you also experiencing churches?
Would I-
It was worse.
This is my first time in the church.
I'm having
I gotta-
struggling. As a
Nat
bird,
20
I'm
for
struggling.
26, and she got 13.
As a dutiful
I'm
girl.
struggling as
Alrighty. Excellent.
It's been 6 years. I've been in the mines.
Yeah.
In a
The children
coma.
yearn for the
She
mines.
really did yearn for the mines.
I've been another person and I've been in the mines. It's been rough.
You're trying to determine how exactly things were altered to allow Rowland such in. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how they were altered, if they were altered, like how Rowland was allowed in. Yeah, like
Gotcha.
and trying to find evidence
see
of
that?
tampering or something like that.
You absolutely see, both of you note that the runes have all been deactivated. As you, each one that you look at is deactivated, and why you can assume, but neither of you see any evidence as to who is the one that deactivated each of these runes. You know that this seems to be a very powerful magic user, one that a really high level cleric or wizard or something like that, or it needs to be some sort of an anti-magic or a dispelling magic effect.
I'd like to talk to the clergy and just try to like shake him down and see who was the last person that would have like done maintenance or checked these, or like any prayers or like rites offered to them, or like any high ranking officials come here recently, kind of thing.
I like it. You're talking to the clergy that are left behind cleaning up and putting away chairs and
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
All right. None of these people are going to be particularly high level. These are just low level staff, right?
Perfect.
But yeah, you can absolutely chat with them. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check or a charisma based investigation check.
Oh no.
If only I could do this.
Do you want to stop being a bird?
Well, I think they're gonna know who I am if they're in the
Yeah.
clergy.
Okay. Persuasion check. Here we are. I believe. Can I do a intimidation? It's just bad. It's a 4.
You want to shake them down?
No, I don't know what else to do. It's gonna be just as bad.
Can I in our messaging give Vesper some tips for advantage?
She's like the person in my ear, and she's like telling me what to say. Tell him that his hair's nice. I tell him his hair's nice, and I'm just saying it word for word.
Be normal. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I'm
boy.
saying be
Be
normal.
normal. I'm saying
Be normal, you
to this
dork.
guy.
Be normal.
That's kind of hilarious.
Have you ever talked to a person?
Have you ever talked? I'll give you advantage. Go for it.
It's early on in the campaign. He'll give it to us.
Oh,
Yikes.
God.
Not that you know why he's giving us
The dice
advantage,
gods
Nick, because
said
it doesn't
no.
matter.
The dice gods have willed it. You can't go against their will.
All right, the key thing I need to know is, do you tell anyone that the wards are deactivated?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems to cause some concern, and each of these people are you tell 2 or 3 different staff members, and people are quite concerned about it. None of them seem to have any idea what it is, and they are all promising to report it right away to one of the clerics when they return.
Dude, if they turn them on while I'm still in there.
Well, you're not at
Rip.
you're at a different location. You're at a
You.
secondary location.
Oh, in the church. I forgot you're all the way over there.
Can I?
Yeah, they're in the church.
Can I ask where the clerics went during the thing and why there's none here?
They were there performing. They're just not here right now. Said that most of them are going to be off at the big celebration.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
After
ask for
party.
names and be on my merry way.
They will give you names of clerics, but they assure you that you don't need to worry, Inquisitor, because they are going to report this as soon as possible.
You
And
won't
they
tell me
seem
what I need
quite
to worry
concerned about it.
Rah, 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 rah. I'm
Fair enough.
storming off.
You got it. But you gain no other further information other than these people seem quite concerned with the actions.
Interesting.
You are alleging somebody
Alleging.
messed with it all. All right. Anything else you are doing before you two meet up with everybody else? Alrighty. Then everyone is here at the party, and I have all my tokens back, and I'm going to be pulling up all my wonderful non-player characters. Here's Valeria. So I'm gonna start putting some people around here. I'll read off first some of the key figures that you do recognize, and then we might roll for other people if you're someone you're trying to look for in specific. The Garnier Mage that goodness gracious, the Keeban, goodness, I can't remember his name. The Keeban noted was the one running all the security situation. He is here. Valerius is here. Malcolm is here. Orax, Haldor Orax is here. There are a number of different knights of the Eternal Blood and Inquisitors that are going to be present. Toral Renaud, head of House Renaud, is going to be here. Lady Ophid will be here. Jarus, the brother-in-law, will be here. Of course, Vivian and Menthan. High Magistrate Thorn. Sergeant Belworth is going to be here as well. She's the city watch head that is supposed to be guarding this whole situation. The knight, representative of the knights. And who else? Of course, Persephone and Khalid and whatnot. You're also going to clock the mysterious man that Rowland was chatting with before is going to be here. The one with the hat. So, what would you guys like to be doing here? This social gathering. It's a party. The music here is the music being played. People are having a good time. But there's lots of hot gossip about what happened today.
I see Toral. I assume that I recognize Toral.
Yes.
Do I see
that is? Yeah, Johnny, you're picking. That's Valerius, the same guy who arrested you.
Sounds good.
You're all in the. Nobody that I'm putting out right now is going to be new. They are already in the NPC directory, and I will tell you when I put new people out in just a second.
Do I see Auguste or Auguste? However you say his name.
From let me pull my.
This be Renaud. Auguste Renaud.
Let's roll a die. See if he attended here. You do not see him.
Okay.
Okay, Malcolm is gonna be here. Here is Vivian.
Just on a whim, Wyden's going to not really search among the servants, but he's going to see if he recognizes any of the servants as belonging to the Hoof.
Ooh. I love it. Go ahead and make a perception check or an investigation check, your choice.
I'm equally bad at both, I think.
Hey,
Let's see.
Sam, you should check your DMs.
Oh.
It's funny how small like Rowland's token looks compared to the.
She's a behemoth.
She
Also,
big.
my headphones are switching.
Can I get Boggin to give me advantage on this? Can I get Boggin to help me out with this?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to property.
It is about 6:30 here, and you're expecting about 6 to 8 hours of the party going on. People don't expect to stay the whole time, obviously, but this will be going on pretty late into the night as more and more alcohol is served. And also, aside from the whole wedding part itself, this is a gathering of lots of the important people in the city that are conducting all sorts of business as well. So this will be going on for the rest of the evening.
So, is there an opportunity for
Totally.
him
Right
to-
now, you're greeting guests who are arriving, but that'll last maybe half an hour or so. And then you will be eating with your bride and expect you to mingle with the guests of honor and such, right?
Yeah, I think Rowland will definitely go through all the steps, but like during like when he can, he is just glaring daggers at Khalid if he's there.
Well, he will definitely be there as he and Persephone will come up and greet each of you and thank you for the invitation to the wedding. But we'll get to that in just a second. So I want to give a chance for everyone else to get set up before we hit the lit
Okay.
the dynamite, so to speak, right?
Ah, wonderful.
But I anticipate a confrontation for sure. All right. Captain Menthan will be hanging out here by the stairs.
Oh, is that the goat dude that you just put down?
The goat
The
dude.
goat dude?
I mean, he is
That-
the
that-
goat.
The satyr dude.
He's
a
not a
tiefling.
satyr. He's a tiefling, but yeah.
Okay, but like I hope you know from a scrolled out version and Justin's head,
He's
very
not
clearly
Mr. Tumnus,
obviously
he's
looks
Beelzebub.
Like a satyr.
Dude, you have the NPC directory there. You can see it, okay?
You're right.
All the rest of us knew he was a tiefling, Jonah.
Did everyone think he was a satyr?
No, nobody thought he was a
No.
satyr.
Okay.
but, like, tell me, look at his token from a glance far away, and tell me he does not look like a satyr.
Honestly, now that you say it, if I close my eyes really hard, it kind of looks like
If I close
It
my
might
eyes
be a
really
satyr.
hard, it's crazy.
If I close my eyes really hard, well, never mind.
I close my eyes really hard, I fall asleep.
Ooh, true.
True. That'd be funny if
Alright.
you fell asleep by just like closing them harder.
That'd be so nice. Insomnia doesn't exist.
Cured. All right. Before Persephone and Khalid have their interaction greeting the wedding couple, is there anything else anyone is doing?
Oh god.
I got a question.
As you all filter in over the course of about half an hour or so. You
Where's
will
our
go
mother?
through the lines and she'll be here as well. I have not put her token on, but she's trickling in also.
All right, I would definitely like to.
And yeah, did I hear a Noah somewhere in the background?
Yes, please. I'm just curious if that pale Goliath is here that I met in that alleyway that one time.
Great question. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 11.
You don't seem to see him.
Okay. Do I still have eyes on the guard?
The guard that, which one? Sorry.
The one that took my wedding gift
Oh,
and took my name
yeah, you
down
can
at the
spot him again. At some point there, he's guarding the doors. He's rotating around. There's a security detail at lots of different entrances and exits and stuff.
Okay.
He's not really paying any attention to you, but you can certainly pay attention to him.
I would like to start making my way closer to him, like not directly, but weaving my way through the crowd.
Sure, you can definitely meet Jonathan, and he's on his post, and he sort of just gives you a polite nod.
Cool. Oh gosh, how am I gonna do this? I would like to feign a limp, and I would like to come up to him and ask him, excuse me, do you know where I can find the can you help me outside? My leg. It pains me so. I have been standing too much this day.
Go ahead and make a deception check against his passive insight.
19.
Ooh.
Excellent. He looks around a little nervous, and he's like, "Well, sir, we're not really supposed to leave our post for security reasons, but sure, come on, I'll help you out.
Aw,
What can I get for you?"
nice guy.
Thank you. Thank you. I just need the outdoor air.
Yeah. Look, there's one over here. I'll crack it, and we'll just keep it our full secret, right?
Thank
So
you.
he will take you over one of the windows at the edge of the ballroom here in this top gallery area. I'm gonna draw a little. See the green X on the top left?
I see your cursor hovering, but it's like in the black zone.
You
Oh,
can't
yep, I see it right here. I see it right here now.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that's where he goes over here and he opens up the window, maybe about 1.5 feet, and he's like, "Get some fresh air. I understand. How's the party going?" Yeah, first time I've ever been to a party like this.
Are we how are we relatively alone? Are we not so alone?
There are people around, but no one within earshot or paying attention to you.
Okay.
You're not like in you're here in the big ballroom. There's lots of people around and such, right? But
Okay, so he said first party. I was like, "Oh. What do you think of them?" I'm curious.
who?
What do you think of the party?
It's we get we get time and a half for guarding all these important folks, so I like it.
I see.
But it's a little bit more stressful. Can't mess up today.
I understand. I hope you enjoy it. These things
too.
get dull after a while.
You're lucky, sir. You can leave much early in the evening.
Yes. Well,
I'm here till the end.
I would like. Okay, okay, Sam. I would like to take out like a handkerchief, and mime coughing. Could I,
Okay.
whilst I do that, could I take out my bag of pixie dust and put it in the handkerchief? I'm gonna
Oh my
chloroform this
gosh.
guy.
Ooh.
Is my
He's
goal.
chloroforming him.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, the poor guy.
All right,
he
go
was
ahead and
just
make
trying to
a
help
sleight of hand
you.
check to grab the pixie dust and put it in here.
At least he'll have a good time.
10.
10. Oh boy.
Hmm.
So as you do this, you reach in and you as you take it out and you pull the handkerchief away from your face as you're coughing, and you pull it out of your coat and put it in the handkerchief and put the handkerchief back up, and he's like, "You okay?"
Oh, frick.
He sees clearly you just pulled something out of your pocket and put it in the handkerchief while you were coughing.
My young boy.
My inhaler.
It is only medication. When you are as
He kinda
old
shrugs,
as I
like-
am.
Actually, he's a guard. He may actually know that it's drugs. Let's see here.
Frick.
I mean, they're nobles. It's rich
He
nobles.
says,
Who doesn't use drugs?
right. He gives you a knowing smirk and a wink and a head nod. He says, "We all need our medicine from time to time to get through stiff social events. I understand." He kind of chuckles, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna rat you out. But he definitely seems like he knows you got drugs.
Orlok is just he's gonna like visibly relax. He says, "I'm so glad you understand. To get through the night, sometimes it takes more than just willpower. As a token of trust." Orlok's gonna kind of like not say anything, but he's gonna kind of make like a gesture, like, like, if it's boring for you, do you want to try some?
He hesitates. He looks at it longingly, and he says, "Oh, I wish I could, but gotta stay alert, on the job and all that stuff."
Yes. My boy, I promise. Just a small whiff. It will not do much to you, I swear.
Make a persuasion check here. As you're trying to convince him to get high at on duty.
18.
18. Unfortunately, that's not enough to convince him to risk his job here and forsake his duty that he cares about. Says,
What if I heroic inspiration it?
Oh, okay. You can certainly try. It'll be an auto nat 20 plus your persuasion. So it's not an auto success, but an auto nat 20.
That my persuasion is +6, so that'll be a 26.
Excellent. You needed a 25.
Oh.
He winces. He's like, I really shouldn't. I'm on duty, but maybe just this once, yeah?
Yep. And I'm going to make sure there's like a heaping amount, like my goal is not to be is not to like get him like just amped, but to like really waste him. Like I want him to get wasted.
Not amp him up. This is a downer, that's for sure.
Okay, well I want him to get absolutely sloshed with whatever the effects are gonna be.
All right, so you two hanging out there for a bit and are chit-chatting, and he's clearly getting high. And are you trying to pretend to be getting high? Are you actually partaking of any of this, or what's going on there?
No, my whole goal is to ruin any sort of like reputation or reliability this man has, just so that if he ever indicts me, I can just say, bro, he was like, you can't trust a word that he says. So I'm not getting high with him, but I'm waiting to make sure that he like it's hit him really hard, and then I'll make my exit.
All right. He is definitely he seems much more zoned out by the end of it, as he's talking kind of like this, and he's a little he's got the kind of glassy eye look, and he's definitely not paying attention to his security detail. He looks like he's using all his willpower and focus and attention just to maintain a vertical upright position.
Awesome. Orlok will be putting on a show the entire time for any nobles. He'll be like speaking in a loud voice. He'll announce that he needs to leave several times, and he's like giving darting looks around to like trying to surreptitiously like distance himself. Like, all right, this guy.
Got it. I love it.
And he'll eventually rejoin the party afterwards.
Where did I put? There we go. Mael, you note that there is a very promising member of the clergy present tonight. A mage that you studied with for quite some time.
Let me see. I think I know who it is.
Indeed. I will message them to you. As you recognize your old rival.
Is that the same mage that I saw, the mystery mage?
No, that is a Goliath.
Okay.
Is this an NPC directory as well? Am I dumb?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
yeah, I can put them in NPC directory. You just don't know who they are.
Okay.
Sure.
My old rival. How I would love
I
to
just-
be myself. So
Noting
I could
when they're on my list of NPCs here, I'm like, oh, actually, Maya would recognize this one.
go argue with him.
There you
I
go.
wonder what
Caddy
he's
Religious
up
Scholar,
to.
their official title. All right, and with that, we will jump to
You start making me
the
cry.
entrance of Persephone and Halit. They're not the first guest by any means, nor are they
Wait.
the last. They're,
Wait,
yeah?
wait, wait. Can I do something first?
Yes.
I would like to. Is the mystery mage around here? Like, is he partaking in the party or is
Right
he
here.
up here? Okay.
This is the Goliath mage of House Garnier, who seems to be overseeing all the security and stuff.
I thought so. I would like, since I'm walking around giving drinks anyways, I'm going to come up here and offer him a drink. And
He certainly will wave you off as he says, "You're gone, servant boy. I've work to do."
I would like
And he is
to-
standing here, both hands on the railing, and looking very intently over the crowd. And he is clearly stressed about something.
All right. Then I would like to try to talk him and like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were busy. I just thought you could use something to help you feel happier and enjoy the party because I know that this is
Don't
really
need
long.
any assistance.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone I could keep an eye out for you? I would like to be doing an insight check on him while I'm doing this talking to him. I want to
I
his
love it.
body language and maybe look at his eyes. I want to see if he's paying attention to one thing in particular or just scanning or seems to be looking for something. I want to be reading his body language as I'm talking to him.
Excellent. Go ahead and make an insight check and also make a persuasion check.
Okay. All right. We'll do persuasion first. That's 19 for persuasion.
19 persuasion. He's going to soften a little bit at his demeanor, recognizing you're trying to do your job, but he's going to pretty forcefully be like, "Look, I don't need you or want you here. Don't give me drinks. Go serve the guests." Does that make sense?
Sounds good. Yep. And then I got a
But,
17 on
he
my
is-
insight.
Excellent. Go ahead and I'll give you advantage on this since you have a bit of a
I can
criminal.
tell you really.
What was that, Sam?
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a 19. So +2.
Perfect. All right. You can tell that he is looking at one guest in particular and seems to be following them as they move around the room, and he is very much stressed. He is under pressure. You notice he's sweating. He is concentrating very carefully on one particular guest and their every movement. Also, I'll say is you keep an eye on him over the coming minutes and hours. There will be other Goliaths that come up and talk to him. And he, again, never breaks eye contact from not eye contact, never breaks eye lock from this guest, but seems to be speaking surreptitiously to other Goliaths that come over and chat with him.
Okay.
And that guest is High Magistrate Thorn.
Ah, okay. Which is this guy over here, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And he is Supreme Court Justice, bigwig, right? So he's mingling with all sorts of people, and lots of people want to chat with him. And you don't see these two chat for the first hour. We'll say 1 hour goes by as you're watching him and such here. But he is watching him the entire time.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so out of character, do any of us know the succession priorities for high magistrates in Gaffior? Like, if Thorn dies, does Vivian take his place?
Vivian is not the immediate next in line, but she's amongst the other magistrates who could. So there's the high magistrates. There are 5 of them, and any of the other magistrates could be picked to be a high magistrate if a vacancy were to open up. However, Vivian is not the longest serving, and that probably would be out of tradition, but there's nothing against picking her. If it comes down to Thought Marina, the dictator, if she wanted to, she could.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Hey Sam, you mentioned that the musicians were there was a little bit of a snafu because one of their violins was missing. Has the individual whose violin is missing, has he left the party or is he still hanging around?
He seems to have taken up percussion on the back of the other guy's standing bass.
Okay.
He's inventing a new instrument for himself there because he feels very awkward, and there's some consternation amongst the band members.
Sounds good.
I'd personally be freaking out. Those things are expensive, man.
Sometimes they're explosive. You just never know.
Does it sound good though?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That's some
Mercury
bad.
Wyden can easily one up this guy.
Wyden is a prodigy, a musical prodigy. Wyden can one up most people at musical performance.
What?
If you find someone that Wyden is significantly worse than, that probably is the story itself.
Has Persephone and Khalid made their entrance yet?
That is what we are imminently waiting. That's the press X to continue the main quest line encounter once people have a chance to do their side stuff. So Orlok was doing his thing, Keeman's doing his thing. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we press X to continue the main story quest?
I'm going to be around Captain Malafor over here, and I'm going to be paying attention to his body language as like throughout the party, and also
He
trying
seems
to
very
not-
relaxed. I'll say with your passive, very, very relaxed, and he has got a gaggle of people on him the whole time. He is a celebrity. He's a legend that people also want to chit chat with.
Okay, cool.
Is there a sense of the infernal? I mean, I don't know that Wyden would know how to sense the infernal, but can he get does he have any feeling that there's infernal influences around this place at all?
Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
I don't even know why I bother. It's going to be a 0. 12. Not too bad.
12. You are doing your best to sort of reach out and determine if you feel anything in the weave, and you feel nothing that indicates infernal presence. But you're not certain if that just means you're not detecting it or if it doesn't exist there.
Gotcha.
All right. Oh, here's Manon. Forgot to add her. I think I have tokens for all interesting people I knew for sure you guys would want to chat with. But if there's someone else you want to chat with that isn't here, ask about them and we'll roll a dice to see if they show up. Okay?
Okay.
Any chance I recognize Prodigio in amongst the crowd?
Ooh, go ahead and make an investigation check or a perception check.
Can I get
I know
Ogden to help me?
Yeah.
19.
19, excellent. So, as you were looking around trying to determine whether or not Proditio is here at all, you do not spot him. So, perhaps he's not here, or perhaps he is good at hiding.
Wyden puts it out of his mind. Obviously not here.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So with that, as you guys are mingling and doing your business, here I'm going to move you three, unless you're trying to be up here, down here to the party area. Rowland, you and your wife are standing here greeting all of the guests, and there's a bit of an awkward pause as Persephone and Khalid step up. Persephone looks at you first and makes eye contact. And just for a moment, just for a flicker of a moment, you see a tinge of emotion twitch on her face. And it seems that she's angry at you. She gives you a polite nod, says, Mr. Alistair, congratulations on your wedding. And Khalid gives you a nod and hesitantly extends a hand to shake yours. Says, "It is good to be here, brother. I am happy I was able to be here for an important event in your life."
Is this the arm? Is this the shoulder that got shot?
No, you probably would not extend that one.
Okay.
You give a big hug.
Comes in a
You do
sling.
you do the handshake into the hug and just
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's going to clasp Khalid's hand, pull him in, and slap him really hard on the gunshot shoulder.
You hear Khalid curse in your ear as your fist finds the back of his wound there in his shoulder blade.
And he's gonna
he
just
sort of chuckles and he says, "You've always been working on your muscle tone, brother."
long time no see.
He seems to be a little bit amused.
And Rowland doesn't even like look at he made eye contact with Persephone, but he like doesn't even like look at her, and kind of with like this snarling smile as he like pulls away. He's like, "Long time no see. It looks like you've been having fun with my leftovers. How's the shoulder? I hope it hurt."
No, don't say that.
Oh, no.
He gives a little bit of an eye roll and he says, "Life is going well," but he breathes, just barely breathes, a whisper into your ear as he's pulling away from the hug. And he is making a stealth check here. Let's see. He says, I'm gonna message this to you.
Okay.
Is where's my character chats? Character there's Rowland chats.
Yeah, I did just say that. I feel horrible.
That's what he whispers, just as silent as he possibly can, be in your ear as he pulls back. And he says, "Just happy to be able to be here for your wedding, brother. Hope all goes well. Enjoy the gift." And then he lets go of you and turns and offers a bow to Vivian. He says, "Take care of my little brother. We'll see you around." And Persephone gives a hug to Vivian. And then the two of them are going to begin walking away unless you do something after that little whisper.
Is Wyden close enough to hear not Alistar, Khalid call Rowland his little brother?
Where would you be on the map right now?
Oof.
Looking where you're on the
Trying.
map, you're like 90 feet away. But if you wanted to try and be over there, I'm okay to recheck to say you were trying to do so.
I would not be trying to catch Vivian's attention. Doggone,
So
where am
down here is where the meeting is happening. and you are up here, Rowland. Or Wyden.
Where am I?
Right.
Oh wait,
here.
no, I see myself. I see myself. I got it. Okay. Where's the band?
The band is right here.
No, that works. I would have been watching for Persephone to come in, but not necessarily going over to be close to Vivian.
Sounds good. Then you were over by the band, but you could not hear anything this far away. I will say,
No.
as Persephone and Khalid begin descending the staircase, you will clock them.
Yep. And I just want to keep an eye on them.
Excellent. You are definitely able to do so. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to be doing here? I think I wanted to hit a big plot point thing happening here, but I think we're gonna have to wait till next time because I had technical difficulties and delayed things a bunch, and I'm sorry about that. Unless for some reason people don't have to go to work and we can keep playing later, but
I do not have to work. I can definitely stay.
I can stay for a bit.
You know my answer.
Jonah and Noah, what are you guys' situations? No pressure. Again, I was the one. This is on me tonight, so.
I can do like 30 more minutes.
I was gonna say the same.
Okay. All right. Well, before kick things off here, then, is there anything else you want to be schmoozing with? I'm gonna give you a chance to GRP stuff before we go crazy.
I want to see the thing. I want to see the.
I just want to, throughout the night, be around Captain Malachor and just like being friendly. Maybe I know he's got a crowd of people around him, so I'm gonna be like the waiter who's helping out that crowd and giving him and his crowd drinks, and I'm gonna be around there.
Do you say Malachor, like from Star Wars?
I don't remember his name, so I keep saying anything.
Malachor.
No, Malachor is kind of cooler. I might change it to Malachor.
It's a great name.
His name is now officially Captain Malachor.
All right, I want to be specifically keeping an ear out, specifically with conversations with that guy, but also throughout the night, of anything related to like infernals, devils, hell, anything of like what I have usually been eavesdropping on, whether it's a tale he's telling or something I'm hearing as I go about the night, passing around different tables and things. I'm just trying to do my job of keeping an ear out. So like I'm operating more so in like this half of the room, so I can keep coming back around to the captain because I like him.
Alrighty. I love it. Would you like to use your passive investigation or perception, or would you like to use an active investigation or an active perception check for the night? It's a bit of a gamble, right? Like,
yeah,
you might roll really well, but whatever it is,
we're gonna do active investigation.
Okay, roll for it.
Awesome. Oops.
Let's hope it's higher than your passive.
Natural 20.
No
freaking
way.
Investigation. Nat 20.
I'm talking about. Way to go. Alrighty. Natural 20 for a total of
21.
21. Okay, so about so you're trying to eavesdrop on Captain Malachor and hear all of his cool stories that he's sharing with people. And he definitely has lots of cool stories.
That might be of interest to Orlok, right? So
Yeah. You do hear something, not from Malachor, but when you go back to the kitchen, there is a terrified steward who seems to be crying and trembling really badly. He has this large cask of wine, and it is sitting next to him there. and there are a number of other cups and things that it presumably is supposed to be filling it up. And he is sobbing quietly in the corner.
I'm gonna ask him what's wrong.
Yeah, through sniffles, he sort of immediately takes a deep breath and tries to wipe away his eyes. He's like, nothing is wrong. I appreciate your sentiment. Really, I'm fine. Carry on.
I'm gonna persuade him, say, no, it's okay, dude. I totally get it. This is a stressful party. You can trust me. I'm really good at keeping secrets. I'll help you out.
Roll a persuasion check here.
With disadvantage? Like,
I was
bro.
using deception check. He just said he's really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah.
Actually, does Keeman believe he's good at keeping secrets?
Yes, he
I
does.
I believe I'm fully good at keeping secrets.
Exactly.
That is a 24.
A 24?
For my persuasion.
Eyebrow. He says, nothing tells me if you have to tell people you're good at keeping secrets, you're probably not good at keeping secrets. He kind of seems amused and smiles. Says, I can't go out there. I've done something terrible and I can't face my consequences for it.
Oh my god.
And he sort of stares off into the middle distance.
I'm so sorry.
He's dead.
What'd you do?
I guess. Look, you're not gonna tell my wife, right? But
No way.
I may have built up quite a bit of debt, and part of the reason I was working this job was to, pay it off. 10 gold for a night. This is good work. But well, one of the guys I happen to owe a great deal of debt to is sitting out there at my table, and well, he has made comments about not wanting to see me again unless I have his money that I definitely don't have. And I don't know what came over me, but I got really scared as I saw him, and I ran back in here like a coward.
That's very well. That's definitely seems like a scary thing. I'll take that table, and if you just tell me who it is, I'll make sure he doesn't see you.
He raises an eyebrow. I can't ask you to do that. This is my job.
Oh, it's okay. I know all the dozen people I owe money to, and only 3 of them are here, but none of them are scary.
He sort of chuckles. All right. Look. He points to the cask there. He says, "The magistrate asked for the cask of Amontillado for the toast. And bring that heavy crate in the back here. And he's gonna point out the table on the map.
Okay.
Where he needs the drinks delivered to this table. That's where the guy he owes money to is. And he is supposed to put the heavy crate underneath this table here for refills. But again, he doesn't want to walk past the boss person over here.
Sounds good. I will make sure that
Look,
happens then.
I'll give you a gold, 10% of my earnings tonight if you can take care of this for me.
Oh, absolutely, friend. I've got you.
He seems genuinely appreciative. And what's your? Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Okie dokie. 16.
16. Awesome. He seems really relieved, like you just pulled a big burden off of his shoulders, and it's a little silly because it's just delivering drinks to this one particular table, but it seems to have meant a great deal to him.
Awesome.
He was very much stressed about this happening.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he is quite grateful, and do you perform these actions?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty. So you go and you deliver the the wine here to this table. And according to the seating assignments, it surprised you a little bit to see some of the people assigned to sit here. But you recognize that the High Magistrate, Thorn, is supposed to be here. Oops, here's the other guy. He didn't tell you which, and you didn't ask which of the 4 people at this table was the person he was afraid of. But I'm putting the 4 people at this table, and you can figure out what you want to do afterwards. This is Haldrick Oract here, who you know is an associate of Orlok's.
Okay.
This is Jaros Garnier. He's the brother of the bride.
Yep.
This is Lord Malcolm Brawl that you met earlier, and then this is the High Magistrate. They're the 4 people assigned to this table that are mingling.
Cool. Sounds good.
Is there anything you want to say or do or interact with them in particular as you deliver them their drinks, or they're not paying much attention to you, just in the sense that you're the server, right? Like.
Yep. I'll just hit him with a hello there. I'm Keeman, and I'm going to be your server tonight. If there's anything I can get for you, please let me know.
I
Oh my
love it.
gosh.
They
I'm just going to be throughout the night paying attention to maybe their conversation, trying to eavesdrop a little bit, but also being smooth and stealthily.
I love it. You will note. As you are carrying over the massive heavy box crate, you do it. Hopefully, you do it somewhere in the beginning here as the refills for the punch before it goes out. And one of the Inquisitors is coming over here getting a drink, and they note that you're doing this, and they offer to help you. Seeing that you're struggling with this very heavy crate, this crate is quite heavy, and you're struggling with it a little bit. What's your strength score?
Not great. It's 12.
12. All right, so slightly above average. And as you're lifting this here, it is extraordinarily heavy. And one of the Inquisitors sees this and offers a friendly wave and helps you lift it and place it underneath the table here before they continue on their way. And the thing that strikes you as interesting is that this Inquisitor, you recognize him as one of the ones that arrested your friends the other day, but clearly he's not paying attention, is having a great time, and doesn't seem perturbed by the distance.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Orlok, you are approached by Representative House Garnier. The brother here. He is going to wave you down while you're eating and ask you to pull up a chair next to him.
Is this
The brother-in-law?
Jairus?
Yeah, Jairus.
Jairus? Does he have a title? Should I call him Lord or anything?
No, he's not a lord, but you can do so if you want to err on the side of extra respect or something, but legally, no, he's not.
Okay. I will walk over. Lord Jairus, to what do I owe the honor of your company?
I'm looking to conduct some business with you, Mr. Netzger. Here you are the one to speak with. I have been chatting with Mr. Orax here, and, we know you want some of the trade taxes on the Vaneholder route lifted, and we can make that happen. But first we need a favor. There's a bodyguard here that is a brute and is offending guests. All I ask is that, we will ensure that one of our family members who is overseeing this trade dispute that Mr. Orax has brought to my attention rules in favor of your business and against the knights. I ask that you use your specific talents to pull this bodyguard away for a business conversation for about 5 minutes during the toast. There's a discussion that needs to be had with the principal, and it would be best if this bodyguard was not offending the guests trying to make a business deal.
It would be my pleasure to do so.
Very well. He leans in close, and he's going to motion to the bodyguard of the High Magistrate here.
Okay.
Says, only during the toast. Just give me 5 minutes to conduct business with the High Magistrates without his bodyguard's offensive orders.
Out of character, who's hiring him again?
Jairus, Vivian's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Sounds like an assassination attempt.
No, you just brought the assassination attempt to their table. It was all that wine.
Ah, shoot.
It will be done, Jairus.
He says, great. Aldrich was just leaving. He gives a nod, and he says, you make sure that bodyguard is not present during toasts. Just, again, give me 5 minutes. I'm a quick negotiator. And I will see that trade dispute is resolved in your favor. He nods politely and then turns back to whisper deeply with Lord Malcolm Brawl over here. And Haldrick will sort of give you a shrug and walk away. Unless there's something you want to talk to him about.
Nope, I'll give him a nod and go on my way.
Very well.
Is there a chance that I can dance with Persephone?
Ooh, you can certainly try. I love this.
Why are you all going for her? Get out of here!
Persephone is and her +1 are stationed at this table. You will, I'll say, Wyden, you are astute enough to note that the name placard is just as a +1. They didn't have Khalid's name before this. Persephone is the one invited, and she got a +1.
Wyden's going to be very gentlemanly. He's obviously not trying to court Persephone, but he will greet both Persephone and Khalid like a gentleman would, like somebody from the upper crust would, and just ask if he can dance with her.
Alrighty. As you approach here, you see that Khalid looks rather weary, and Persephone looks rather irritable.
I wonder why.
There we go. Rowland, you and Vivian are now sitting here at the front for all of the guests.
Yep.
These guys are down there.
Yep.
All right.
It's okay. I'm happy. I'm fine.
You will note, Rowland, that there is a rather you'll note that it is curious that the head of House Chatillon here, that is Persephone's aunt, is sitting here not too far away from you. But I'm just saying you would have recognized her from Persephone.
She's right next to Vesper and me.
I don't know where you guys want. You guys haven't been moving your tokens around. That's fine, but I don't know where you guys want to be placing yourself.
I'm on Kai's
eventually.
shoulder. I'm just here. I'm riding.
I kind of wanted to
ride.
scope out Persephone and Manon, and this is a good spot. I wanted to make a check on who is this woman again?
My former fiance.
Oh,
Indeed,
lovely.
that is Thea Eclair, and she
sold me out. I'm gonna get revenge.
Interesting. We
It would
never
appear
had
that,
relationship issues.
Manon is speaking with the woman that she almost had as her daughter-in-law.
How
Real
bad
quick, we're gonna jump over to Wyden as he's.
Vesper be if I pooped on her head as a bird?
Are you asking for permission?
Maybe I won't do it.
You're pooping on whose head?
My former fiance's head.
Oh, I mean,
I won't do it.
just don't come flying back to me.
Don't make me involved. I love it.
So Wyden, as you approach Persephone and Khalid, they are having a earnest discussion in hushed tones, and they sort of stop as you approach. And Khalid leans up and he says, "Hello there, young man. What can we do for you?"
He makes sure that he's actually going to drop the accent that he'd been using, and he'll just say, "Oh, just was wanted to ask the lady's hand in a dance. Doesn't look like many of these puffin shirts are doing much dancing, but with your arm out, sir,
He offers up a chuckle. He says, "You have some gumption, young man. I'll give you that. Not many would have the guts to come up here and ask for a woman's hand in a dance while her significant other is sitting next to her."
I would be happy to stand in your place, sir."
Okay. Okay.
He's rolling an insight check here to try and determine what your ulterior motive is. He's assuming that you're not just asking his significant other to dance because she's cute or something. He's trying to look at the angles. With a 17, what is he sort of viewing from Wyden?
Well, Wyden definitely wants to talk to her, and he finds it very interesting. But for the most part, he just wants to. He's
to know
interested in
her.
her. I
Get-
think and to get to know her.
He looks like he's about to say something, and Persephone just lays one finger on his forearm. And he turns to her and he says, "Steph, I will leave it up to you. Make whatever decision you like if you'd like to dance with this mysterious, strange young man." And he gives you a sort of polite but teasing smile. And Persephone says, "Have we met?"
Perhaps I used to be a troubadour for House Renaud quite 3 or 4 years ago. I actually studied under Master Auguste.
"Ah, that must be where I know you from. I'd be delighted to dance, troubadour." And she will stand up and dance with you in the circle.
I feel like Rowland has been keeping like one eye on that table because I feel like that's the only thing that would have his interest right now. When he sees Wyden like talking to the table, he like tenses up, and then as he sees Wyden go off with Persephone, can he use that opportunity to approach Khalid and try to get him into a very private area, maybe even outside, where no one can see them?
Ooh, you can certainly try. Yeah. What are you saying to your wife as you get up here from the couple's table?
Gotta take a leak.
She raises an eyebrow and she says, Before you do, I have a gift I want to reward you with."
Marlon
Yeah.
raises an eye and he
Gestures for you to lean in closer, and she says, "'Tis your wedding after all. You deserve a wedding present, one that you actually enjoy. Recognize, most of this is not enjoyable for you. But you should know that I have asked permission for something that you desire greatly. I have received permission from our boss to eliminate someone that you despise." And she subtly nods her head over to Khalid. "You perform well and are on your best behavior tonight, and you really sell this to the public here. Marriage needs to look legitimate. I have received permission to have Khalid executed. If you would like to do it yourself, I will not stop you, but it does not need to be by your hand. He has certain traits that are becoming a liability for our employer. So I offer this to you as a gift. If you'd like him eliminated, play nice tonight and be the greatest husband this town has ever seen.
Give me. Well, what a great gift our boss has bestowed on Faunus, or me. Let me think on that. I just need to have a quick conversation.
Course. There is one individual I ask that you speak with particularly tonight and convince them of our boundless love. And she offers a slight smirk at that. But we can discuss it after your piss break.
And Rowland is actually going to, as he's standing, and I'm assuming she's sitting, he's gonna lean over and kiss her on the head before he goes.
She offers a large smile that doesn't meet her eyes and begins chatting with other people again.
Yeah. And as he is going to walk by Khalid's table, and he's going to grip him on his good shoulder, and kind of more of a, with that last message, it's kind of more of like a, rather than really saying anything, but he does give like Khalid that look of, you better come with me right now. And he's going to...
Khalid grimaces and shovels a few more mouthfuls of the most incredible food he's ever had into his mouth, and will dab his face with a napkin, and he will follow you out the door.
Awesome. And I want to try to look for a space that's like super private, super...
I'll say instead of out the door, you see these large pillars over here?
Mm-hmm.
He'll go through them and against the wall here underneath the shade and the shadows, and sort of go back behind the stairs over here where people aren't going to see, okay?
All right, yeah.
That's where he heads off to.
Depending on how this conversation may go, I might punch him.
Noted.
Just saying. That's why he has very high intentions of punching him right now, but he needs to figure something out.
Yeah. Sort of raise his eyebrows as you approach.
If we want, we can jump to Wyden because I need a second to
okay.
be okay.
Sounds good. Wyden, you and Persephone dancing. What are you up to?
These things, these functions, these weddings and things, there's always so much going on under the surface. Everybody's doing a dance, even though they're all sitting at tables, stuffing their faces.
You are much more astute than you look, young man.
No, I just tried to be honest with myself and with the people around me.
You are a great dancer, I'll give you that.
Master Renaud taught me well. Not much dancing, and it's not my first talent. Mostly I sing and I play music. Where did you learn to dance?
Oh, it's a sort of the burden of being part of this cast. My mother, my aunt. It was not really an option growing up. I'm stuck attending things like this for a long time. I left it for a few years and lived in the lower city and found it much more rewarding to be with folks who were honest and genuine and felt emotions like normal folk.
Felt emotions? The rich don't feel emotions. That's bad news for me as a bard.
Emotions are more complicated. Every emotion is wrapped around an angle, an objective. There's always an ulterior motive, and people don't just feel to experience life.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You deserve to have someone in your life that's honest with you, that feels emotion for you. The fellow you got now, is he him?
What I like about him, Khalid is unique. He cares deeply about his people and will do anything to protect those he loves. That is honorable. I can't say that about everyone in this room. There are some here who enjoy causing pain. He is not
Oh?
one of
Who enjoys causing pain?
them. Most of the folks in here, between you and I,
Well,
offers a chuckle.
all a bunch of stuffed shirts. That's for sure.
Indeed. She's sort of trailing off and is clearly has a lot on her mind right now.
He's gonna. How do you know? How do you know the couple, the wedded couple now?
Well, the bride invited my aunt, who instructed me to attend as well. I have somewhat recently became the heir to the head of the house, and it is time I start acting as such. She sort of does a mock impression of Manon.
She does a mock impression of who?
The head of House Chatillon over here, Manon.
Would I recognize that impression?
Yes, maybe not personally, but she's one of the most famous people in the city.
Oh, you're the niece of the Chatillon.
Indeed, unfortunately.
Well, I don't know that I would have asked you to dance if I'd known that. You're way above my station.
That's part of why I wanted to. You're interesting, you're genuine, and I see a tinge of mischief in your eyes, and I find that highly amusing.
A little bit of mischief. It looks like the groom has left the bride alone by herself now. And
You notice that Persephone tenses up as you mention this, and she's sort of scanning the room much more fervently now.
what's wrong?
Just being aware of social decorum. I do apologize. And she seems to have just clocked that Khalid is also not here, and she says, I believe I need to visit the ladies' room. But it was wonderful dancing with you, Mr.
Wyden.
Wyden.
Wyden Bonnie.
Well, Mr. Bonnie, if you are truly the performer you say you are, we must have you at House Chatillon sometime. We could do some music to liven up that dreary place.
Why don't we do some music to liven up this dreary place? And he'll spin her away, and Boggin will pop the violin into his hand, and he will quickly take over the band's music with his own. And I'm going to use my heroic inspiration for this.
I love it.
And I am going to sing this song.
No, you're gonna sing that one.
They call him the Rizzler.
Oh, shiz. GG.
Okay, so I'm going to sing a song about a poor miner and a poor girl who fell in love.
She was a skater before.
Oh, I love it.
Was she on a midnight train going anywhere?
Okay, that's a different song.
Two very different vibes.
And looking right at Persephone, I'm going to sing the marriage lay of Barrett Cohn. And I will use my heroic inspiration as performance. And I am looking to convey to Persephone that this wedding is more of a sham than there's more to the sham of this wedding than meets the eye. It's a complete sham, and that Rowland really does truly love her.
Fantastic. So as you spin her off, she offers a surprise, genuine laugh, a quick little giggle as she wasn't expecting that. And she's standing about 10 feet away as you start performing this. And the deeper you go into this song, the more serious her face becomes, and she begins to softly cry. Specifically when we get to where is it? A specific verse I was looking at earlier. Yeah, when you get to the point about giving up his heart's desire and joining her in the fire to save Velepine, you see that Persephone has a couple of tears running down her cheeks. And as you are finishing the song, she seems to have disappeared. Definitely seems like she got the message.
I'm going to send I'm going to send Boggin to look for her, and I'm also going to go look for her.
Excellent.
You were making this very difficult for me, man. She's going to die.
It'll be interesting, that's for sure. You want boredom? This ain't it. Wrong campaign.
Oh my gosh!
Sam.
Yeah.
I DM'd you something. Can I see their reactions to the song? And obviously the song was like insane and it caught everyone's attention, I'm assuming, yeah?
You DM me something?
I did.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Put these things in the Vesper chat so we don't forget them in the future.
Oh, okay, my
yeah.
bad.
As you are eavesdropping on the two of them, go ahead and make a perception check.
18.
18. Excellent. She seems to be making a proposition to him to transport something, and is doing so on behalf of Bale.
Oh.
Captain Malachor does not seem to be responding. He's just listening and nodding intently, and he's listening to the offer. But she is trying to persuade him to transport something on behalf of Bale and the Doctor.
Okay.
That's the gist of it. For the sake of time, I'm not gonna have you read between the lines. I'm just gonna tell you fast.
I think. Do we notice that she's crying as well? Our cousin.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
Are you paying attention to her?
I mean, I'm paying attention to Wyden freaking bursting out into a crazy song. Yeah.
All right, that's fair. I'll say you altered that, and you do know your cousin there. So I'll say you do know that about 3/4 of the way through Wyden's song, she has a number of tears on her face, and she sort of excuses herself and gets lost in the crowd and disappears.
I think Maya and I are also gonna try and look for her as well.
All right, everybody looking for her. I love it.
I do have to go, but
What?
you guys are totally free to continue on a bit. But I will catch
Sure.
up with you guys next week.
All right, I will. We will not kick off the next thing, but we might have some more people do a little bit of role playing that the characters don't want to interact with. Okay.
Totally. Sounds good. All right, have a good night, guys.
Playing Jonah.
Good night,
Sorry
Jonah.
that we started so late. Have a good one.
Also, Sam, I think Rollins' token is shrunk by 50% because of a certain thing, because of the other thing we were doing.
Whoops.
That's why he's so tiny.
Let me increase.
You can edit it, Megan. If you
Can I
double
edit-
right click your thing, yeah, you just double right click and go to appearance, then you change it.
Oh.
Oops, I made you gigabig. 1 second.
Oh.
Intimidating Rowland.
he just starts growing into the size of a Goliath.
There you go. That's a little better. Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, so as you've pulled Khalid over into the corner here, he sort of looks at you expectantly. Well?
It is taking everything I have not to deck you out on the floor right now. What? Do you hate seeing me? Being happy for once in my life that you decided to take that away from me too? And he's like gonna grab him by the shirt. How much more are you gonna take from me until you're satisfied?
Make a grapple check for me.
As
As he wiggles out of your grip.
how do I do a grapple check?
Your athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. Bro, really? 12.
What?
He got a natural 18, and as you reach out for him, he just sort of sidesteps and trips you a little bit, so you stumble. And he says, "Don't start something you can't finish, kid."
Kid.
You know what your problem is, Rowland? You've never grown up. You've never been able to see past the blindness of your own rage from when you were a child. I'm sorry that you had a shitty childhood, but it doesn't change the fact that you need to grow up and start acting like an adult sometime.
You're part of the reason. If you've lived the life that I've had to live, everything that I've had to go through was because of you. And that
Rowland,
danged
that was
village.
25 years ago.
Maybe I don't want to grow up yet. But the fact...
I don't know what you want from me. I tried to be respectful, I tried to even disguise myself, but I'm going to keep her safe. I made you a promise, I made her a promise, and I am actually a loyal friend. He sort of gets up in your face. I am loyal to the people I care about. I honor the duty that I am assigned.
You think I have a choice?
Alan, you always have a choice. You're just too childish to make one.
I'm doing what I can to protect the people I care about. You haven't told her about the situation, right? What does she know?
He sort of looks at you, annoyed and frustrated, and a little bit insulted. I'm clearly trying to keep her alive, and I would not tell her things that are going to get her killed.
And yet you talk about being loyal, but I know the moment our home is put in danger, you'd sacrifice her in a snap.
At this, he sort of gets very upset and animated. He says, "Look, I have a duty. I have people who count on me. I have people who love me, who I love, who I respect, who respect me.
Oh, good for you.
You have chased away everyone in your entire life. This is not my fault. Would anyone in this room care, except for me, if you were to suddenly keel over dead? The answer is no. I'm the only one who has never given up on you. So don't patronize me. I'm keeping her alive."
Sure. Do you even... What is going on between you two? Is it really what I think it is?
I'm keeping her alive. The way I can.
By
The way
getting
I-
in
by my
bed with her?
counts, there are... He rolls his eyes. By my count, there are 3 assassins in her orbit. One of them I've identified by name, Solange, and there's her handmaiden.
Yes.
Solange directly works for Vivian. You take a step out of line, Solange is there to eliminate her. I am the only thing standing between her and certain death.
Are the other assassins part of her group as well? Do you know?
I'm not certain. I just know that Solange is in contact with 2 other assassins, but I have not identified who they are.
Why do they need so many? She could literally just threaten you and you'd finish her in a second. She's not that strong. Physically, at least.
Something tells me I'm not the person they worried about going rogue.
Look. Vivian told me something really interesting today, just before I started talking with you. She said that our boss had given me a present to finish off someone I detest. And Rowland, like, looks straight at him. Clearly.
Khalid says nothing.
You've clearly done something to get on her nerves. What have you been up to?
He says nothing.
Can I try to insight check this guy?
Go for it.
I don't think I get advantage because I haven't been with him since I was a kid. But I wonder, would I get advantage if I kind of knew him really well as a kid? Maybe?
I think you would have advantage. However, he also has advantage, and I think that sort of cancels out to just a straight roll.
Okay. God dang it, it's a 6.
You
Well,
have
you might roll worse than that. Let's see.
You
I have a
the
heroic
tricking-
inspiration.
Yeah, if
He
you
did
want.
not roll worse than a 6.
Should I use that here? Yeah, he'll use it. Yeah. Rowland will use a heroic inspiration because.
All right. You notice that he is tensed up and seems to be very stressed all of a sudden and concerned, and that he is fidgeting with a ring that he wears on his thumb. It is a ring you have never seen before. However, you recognize that it has little what's the word called? Little flecks of goodness gracious, of yellow. Little flecks. I can't. Why couldn't I think of the color yellow? I don't know. Little flecks of yellow in with the metal band. And you recognize this particular shade of yellow as the flowers that Persephone grows outside of her House of Healing.
Oh wow, Rowland really ADHD there. You might not be as much of a protection as you think you are. And then Rowland notices the ring during that check, and he says, "Where'd you get that ring? Did she give it to you?"
He is the only person I've ever met that I can claim to be truly good. She's a good heart. She cares so much about the everyday people, like no one I've ever met. She has opened up her clinic to free healing and medical services for anyone in Vanehold. I know you claim not to care about our people, but they are prospering, and it is in no small part due to her.
It's only because of her that I haven't gone back to that village and killed everybody.
He loves those people, Alan. And I love her. And our people love her. Do not deprive them of that.
Rowland stays silent for a long time, and then he's... and he kind of almost says this with a little bit of, like, pain in his voice, and he just says, "Is she happy with you?"
I think so. I'm doing my best.
Good. And Rowland is going to put his hand on Khalid's good shoulder, and he is going to sucker punch him in the gut.
You can certainly try. Go ahead and make
I'm
an
gonna
attack roll for
try.
me. Unarmed strike.
Uh,
He's gonna use his reaction.
oh my gosh! Seriously? Jerome.
That's so poetic. As you make a swing for him, I need you
Wait,
to
you
make
could
a
reckless
dexterity
attack,
saving
right?
throw.
Can I reckless
You
attack?
could reckless.
Yeah, can I reckless
You can
Sure.
up too.
Okay.
I'll say you make a dex save with disadvantage then, by virtue of giving him advantage on his
Oh,
attack.
24 to hit!
24 to hit, excellent. And what's your dex save with disadvantage?
Dex save with disadvantage. Ugh! 5.
All right. So you punch him right in the gut, and as he doubles over, he instinctively reaches out and pushes your back towards him, right, pulling you towards him, while also sticking a leg out, and you go sprawling on the ground and land prone. And you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. I think I've taken more damage in RP than I have, like, in combat.
How much
Actually,
damage
that's
do you
a
deal to him?
I do 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of chuckles as he takes a deep breath, trying to get air back in his lungs. He says, "You punch well." And he's gonna walk off just as the High Magistrate is approaching.
Oh. Oh gosh. Why is that a
Oh.
nat 20, Scott? Oh my gosh.
The goat.
Wow.
The god.
The High Magistrate is gonna reach down and help you to your feet, Rowland. He's gonna say, "Look, we have some things to discuss, young man. Why don't you come sit with me for a few moments? I sense it is urgent."
Rowland kind of gives him a look. Wait, sorry. Out of character, who is this again? I'm having a hard time remembering.
Supreme Court Justice. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Ah,
Ruth Gator
He's
Binsberg.
the he's the head of the High Magistrates Council. He's the highest ranked judge in the whole city. He's also the only member of the High Magistrates Council who is not a Goliath, and a member of House Garnier.
And probably not corrupt. I don't know. Rowland kind of gives him a look, but then he like stands up, like dusts himself off, and he's like, "All right, lead the way."
He takes you over to his seat, and I'm conscientious of the time here.
Mm-hmm.
It might be best if we just hold on to next time, or I can just message you offline about what he wants to inform you of.
Depend. It's if the people want to sit through it, or
Would love to sit. I am here for it.
All right.
You're here for it.
And do people want to hear? Let's see, is this the last social thing? Orlok's had his chance. Yeah, he's been approached.
Oh, doesn't Kai? Do you want to do your thing, or are we gonna wait?
Oh, I would
I
love
wanted to give
to-
each person a
Yeah.
a role play thing before the event happens of the evening.
Here's my roleplay thing. I'm done.
Well,
Wonderful.
if you want to do anything else, you absolutely can. I want to give you the room to do so, but it's okay if
Well,
you don't
okay,
wanna
the one thing
drink
I
your
want
disguise,
to do,
you know?
which I can like just do like one quick roll for, is like maybe at some point before Vesper went off, I wanted to like maybe kind of like fly over near my rival and see if I could like do just like a quick little like eavesdrop to see.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
you
poop
drop
on
it.
her.
I love it.
I'm not not my ex fiance. I
You're-
think I'm
yeah.
too scared of my mother to try to eavesdrop on her. Because she scares him. But I think my ex
Away.
I love
I'm
it.
just gonna listen. I'm just gonna like kind of do like I'm gonna kind of like sit like kind of up. How high up is this? Like the shrubbery up here. I'm gonna like kind of like sit
Um,
up there.
I love it. We'll say that's 20 feet up in the air.
I'm just gonna kind of like listen for a little bit, and then once I see Vesper go off towards our cousin Persephone, then I'll fly towards her. But just I'll do
Okay.
like a quick little like whatever I
Make
can.
me a perception check with advantage on the on Etienne. Goodness gracious, never mind.
I got a
Etienne.
14, which is like the highest I've rolled tonight.
14.
Which is
Excellent. Yeah.
thank God I'm not doing anything tonight. That's all I gotta say.
Etienne is chatting and having a wonderful time. Just seems to be socializing, and you note that they are not actually drinking any of the liquor. Anytime
unusual?
that their
Something I
goblet is
know?
full, yes, they are subtly, sleight of hand, putting it in the flowers here on the table, and pretending to be drinking, and are acting quite drunk, but have not actually ingested any of the liquor. You also note that they have a tattoo that they are trying their best to cover up. But from your vantage point up top, you can see their collarbone inside the flap of their shirt. And you note that. Let's see where I have a picture of it. I can post there. I don't know what my picture is. I'll post it for next time. But they have a new tattoo that seems so familiar to you. And as you are thinking about it, I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
A wisdom save.
It's the mark of the betrayer, isn't it?
Oh no, it's so bad. I feel like I should use my heroic inspiration for this. Like this feels. Nah. Do I?
Whatever you want.
Does this feel like something that would?
It does feel.
Are you asking me? I'm not gonna tell you.
Is it the beginning of a brain freeze? Surely, Sam. Surely.
I really want to know what the tattoo is, but I don't know if it's worth the heroic inspiration.
I think the issue is that there's a chance that it does damage to you, and then you fall out of the sky as Mael into the middle of the crowd.
Well,
that would be an event.
How crazy would that be?
That would be an
Mael's
event.
body from the rafters. Go-donk. She's freaking unconscious.
Oh my god. Yeah, is this something that's like causing me damage that I should use heroic inspiration?
I will say this. You rolled a total of what here? Yeah, you definitely did it. It is a spell that you are trying to push through. There's a spell effect happening, and you are trying to beat a spell save DC.
Fine, I'll use it. I'll get it again, surely. I'll get heroic inspiration again. I don't wanna. I've been rolling so bad anyways. I've gotta not let the dice decide my story tonight.
The caster of this spell, the spell save DC that you're trying to beat, is Dr. Cash's. I believe Dr. Cash is the spell save DC of 13. Is that accurate?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you beat Dr. Cash's spell save DC.
God, I used my heroic inspiration. This would not have been good.
You let out an involuntary squawk as the world around you sort of melts away into complete grayscale, and a memory takes over of you as Dr. Cash, tattooing this symbol onto the collarbone of Etienne about a year ago.
What?
And the memory will end, and you are back up here, and I will send you an
religious
image of
person
the...
I know.
Indeed.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm so glad I rolled that. I'm so glad I used my heroic inspiration. Okay, I guess that's it. I wet a bird wing.
Oh,
on
actually,
my
one more
forehead.
thing. So the memory, as Dr. Cash is the one, you're looking through Dr. Cash's eyes, tattooing Etienne here, right? And you hear your own voice as Dr. Cash saying, "Mael, out." and rubbing his eyes, and that's when it ends.
Interesting.
Like that's from the memory, or I'm hearing that him say that to me.
You're not certain.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess I fly to my sister when I see her go towards Persephone.
Alrighty. I don't know. Oh, here. I don't know. Oh, where's a different one? I saved on Pinterest board, and I have to remember which one I saved because there's a lot of them. All right, this is what I'm going to send you right now. I might tweak it slightly, but at least this is the gist of it. Okay, the subject of the tattoo is not going to change, but I might find slightly different artwork I like better. But
Sounds good.
But the tattoo itself is not going to change.
Gotcha. Roger. Oh, that's sick.
Apparently, you're a good tattoo artist.
That's gnarly, bro.
Again, I might tweak around the art a little bit, but that's not changing there. Alrighty. Scott, as for your question there, your insight check. I recognize you got a nat 20 there for a 25. I'm not certain if you can read someone's body language enough to determine that. So tell me how you're trying to put them in a situation when their body language is going to reveal that.
Is she stiff and angry, and does she look frustrated with the fact that I secret?
This is during your song and stuff?
Yes, that's why I was able to get 5.
Gotcha. Okay. So as you're playing it, and you do this insight check on Vivian, she is going to lock eyes with you as you finish your performance, and I don't know if I want to do this one. It's okay. We'll end on this little cliffhanger for Wyden. As her eyes are going to flare bright arcane red with the magic of Reyna. And you hear in your mind, it is Reyna's prized toy that has escaped. I'm so glad I have located you.
Oh no.
And you can tell that she is definitely full of rage. Yes. I'll say you can't tell exactly what the solution is she's gonna do about this, right? With your insight, but she is 100% has bloodlust in her eyes, and there will be consequences. That's for sure.
Yay!
Yay!
But consequences for Persephone, and consequence that she recognized your playing ability. It was too good for a normal mortal here, and she recognized your performative capabilities.
I told you she would recognize that, you...
But with your nat 20, there, you recognize that she recognizes that you recognize that she recognized. So, yeah, there's a...
Game recognized game.
You're just recognizing each other. You're just like both like trying to like dodge each other's recognizations, like heads moving.
Wyden will hold his hand over his heart and bow slightly to her, and then when he turns around, he's going to flip his coat at her like he's mooning her and go off to find.
You definitely
Persephone.
feel like there's some urgency to locating Persephone.
Yep.
That much is for sure. The last thing for this evening is High Magistrate Thorn chatting with Rowland. Rowland, as he pulls you aside, he pulls you in close. You're sitting right next to him over here.
This is uncomfortable.
And
okay,
says, "Look here, I wanted to offer some advice and perhaps a little bit of help." And he touches your infernal cuffs, your golden cuffs. and says, "Here, let me." He pulls out some ointment, and as he rubs it on your wrists, it shimmers iridescent purple as the healing magic of the Whisper One takes effect. And you
Rowland
heal
like
for
stiffens so
you heal
hard.
for 19 points. 19 hit points.
Holy frick! Okay, that's strong magic.
Very well.
That's
Very well.
Like your whole health bar.
Yeah, that's
And
my.
he says, "Look, I recognize a leash when I see one, young man, and I believe I can help you. Right? There are some forces of chaos that, even if they don't realize it, can be bound by the forces of law. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, and perhaps things can turn up for you." And he reaches into his. He's whispering this. I will roll a stealth check here, but he reaches into his coat and he pulls out a brass key and he hands it to you. But he's not going to just show it off. He hands underneath the table. He
Yeah.
sort of palms it into your hand and slips it up your sleeve. He says, "This here, it'll open a doorway behind the statue of a Pegasus on 4th Street. It'll take you to my private office, and come around noon tomorrow. I'll make sure a friend of mine is there waiting for you, all quiet-like, right?"
Insight check. Can I insight check this guy? I'm super sus because number one, he's high in the government. Two, I'm wondering if this is a trap to catch people who are trying to capture infernals, because Rowland knows he's technically considered one. Even if he is
I
a
love
very
it.
unwilling participant.
Go for it.
Okay. Roll. No! What? 4? You kidding me? Okay. I hate this. Okay, it's fine.
You've had a really bad dice luck tonight.
Yeah, it's... Crying.
As, son, I understand that sometimes you have to make a bad decision in order to avoid a worse consequence. Through the Whispered One, there's always a chance of redemption, right? I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. I promise you, ain't nothing you done so bad that, well, the main God can't heal you. He understands wounds, and he understands pain. Come, meet with me tomorrow, away from prying eyes and ears. And we'll see if we can't snip this leash here of yours, right? It's gonna be alright. And he sort of pats you on the shoulder before getting up and excusing himself to go off and get another plate.
Rowland's almost like a little stunned, but he's like, because it's like, yeah, he like his he's very bad at hiding his expressions, for sure. But like he is definitely looking at that guy with a great amount of suspicion.
As you're doing so, this happens to be right as Wyden finishes his performance, and Vivian seems to be distracted. And you glance over her shoulder, and she is staring daggers at Wyden, who pretends to moon her. And then Wyden quickly disappears into the crowd. And as you look up, Thorn seems deeply engrossed in conversation elsewhere over here. And this is a sort of blink if you blink and you miss it moment. As he says this quickly and palms his key to you. And make sure to note in your inventory that you have this, otherwise I'll say you dropped it and lost it in the chaos and forgot about it.
Okay, nope, it's definitely in here. I need this key. Maybe it could be a way out.
I'm going to roll a stealth check for him. I get passive perception of anyone else there.
And it was behind Pegasus? What was it?
Pegasus statue, yep.
Pegasus.
On 4th Street.
Pegasus. What was the name again?
It's the private entrance to his study. quiet. Not you. You would know that there's a very public entrance through like the office building and stuff, right? But that's not very subtle.
Yeah.
He's offering you a secret passage in.
And interesting. So this is the guy who. No. Where's the sunglasses? The guy who wears the sunglasses indoors.
The guy, the quest giver.
Yeah. The yeah.
Let's see. Where did I put him? He is.
I'm debating if this is a good idea.
Where
or
did I
not.
put him?
I don't think he's on here. Is he?
He was present at the party. Nope. It appeared I forgot to pull him up there. I'll drag him there. But yeah, he's here.
Okay, yeah. I'm debating if it's a good idea to talk to him or not. Okay.
Do you remember when you met this guy?
Yeah,
Or
it was,
what
at the,
is he,
it was at the bar, and he had assigned me to go assassinate somebody. I need to go back and actually like update my notes because I don't remember who I was supposed to kill specifically, but I know it was one of the judges that Armoros was protecting.
He's a judge, yes.
Yes.
It's not this guy.
No. However, the fact that Armoros is the one protecting him.
He wanted the guy did, yeah. The other judge did.
Yeah.
And it is one of the Goliaths that is on the same rank as Vivian.
Yeah.
One of the magistrates, not a high magistrate, but here's the sunglasses indoors guy. Is there anything else on my checklist here? Oh, Vesper.
Yeah. I need to chat with him eventually, but I have a lot of people I need to chat with, but let other people go.
Me and
Vesper, are you in uniform?
I'm in the uniform of
an Inquisitor, I mean.
No. I'm in a royal the garb of like a echo.
A cleric?
Of a cleric,
Okay, you
yes.
look like an echo? Gotcha.
Yes. Like in an echo ceremonial
perfect.
dress kind of thing.
That's what I was hoping for. As you are
that a good
looking
thing?
to the crowd, well, it's good for me and plot advancement. I don't know if it's good for you, but I appreciate it. As you are looking through the crowd trying to find Vivian, not Vivian.
Whoa,
not
no,
Vivian,
no.
Persephone.
Okay.
As you're trying to find Persephone, feel a hand on your shoulder. As your mother says,
Mother.
No!
excuse me,
No!
Echo.
No! Shit!
And she seems to be trying to get your
She says,
attention as
"Excuse
an
me,
echo. Yeah.
I'm going to turn around. Yes,
I have
madam.
perhaps a bit of a difficult situation. I would greatly like to speak with you regarding the passing of a loved one.
You should talk to the High Echo. What's her name?
It really cannot wait.
Insight check.
Have a moment.
Inside check! I'm
Go for it.
also...
I'll give
inside
both you
check.
advantage. You know this woman well.
I can't roll above a 15 today.
I rolled an
Yay,
20,
good.
baby.
Thank God, Kai. Thank
Oh.
God.
Let it be known on the D20 on D&D Beyond it was cocked. So but I'm not
26,
re-rolling it.
Honor
That's
the cock.
pretty
Honor the
good.
cock.
All right. You see something
my
that
God.
surprises you with the 26. She seems worried and she seems sad.
She seems fat. Is that what you said?
Sad.
Sad. Oh.
She's really let herself
I
go.
swear
Yeah.
we'll have a better mic next time.
Um,
Please make her
Huh.
feel better.
She's She's in desperate need of Ozempic, okay? That's what you
Okay,
noticed.
I'm
Don't
gonna,
get sunken in cheeks.
I'm gonna look at her, concerned, and I'm going to, well, all right. Let's speak some more, a little less raucous, and I'm gonna try and bring her towards the direction that I saw Persephone go, without making it seem that that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm trying to do both. But yeah, we'll go off into like a private like side hallway or something.
Appreciate it. And she's going to take the lead partway through and lead you outside onto the veranda. And
Yeah.
she seems to be fidgeting with something in her pocket. And looking quite nervous.
How may the do you have what questions do you have of that I may what requests do you have that I may what is the word I'm looking for? Hold on. It's not barter, it's to hold on.
You want to barter with her?
No. I'm trying to freaking there's like a word I'm trying to what requests do you have that I may petition the Carrion Queen for or pray on the behalf of a loved one?
I require some measure of religious guidance. Do you, Echo, believe into the doctrines dictate anything regarding ghosts?
What would I know the doctrines dictate?
Well, you have seen that people are reincarnated, and they aren't like a spirity world, right?
Yeah, well, I meant she's like.
But
I'm
in terms
imagining
like ghosts as a monster, right?
I'll ask. Yeah. So, what do you mean by ghosts? Like,
I fear I am
spooky, boo,
haunted.
or just the. Sorry,
I
you're
fear I'm
haunted.
haunted, but I'm not quite sure if it is who it appears to be, or if it is only my mind.
I'm sure.
I
No soul escapes the Reaper's claim or the Carrion Queen's loving, morning arms. I assure you, if you are haunted, it is not by a loved one who has been sent to the matron.
My family, we have had quite some loss in the recent years, and I see her all the time. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her around the street corner or in the crowd at the opera house. I see her.
Who is this?
Feels whenever not when I look carefully, but she's always present when I'm frightened. And she sort of begins to talk to you without talking to you. She's venting, more so than looking for your opinion. And she begins to share how she's struggling with the loss of her daughter, and that she feels her daughter's soul is haunting her, and that every time she's stressed or frightened, that she sees her daughter staring at her with the same trickle of blood down out of her mouth as the last time she saw her daughter. And the same mouth agape, the same glassy look as
in the middle of this, I'm gonna, right when I feel like it's the perfect moment, I'm just gonna caw, like a deep, like, crow caw to spook her a little bit.
We're making an intimidation check with advantage.
Please, just something okay.
Yeah, I thought you rolled a 20.
Okay, a 17! That's
Good.
literally the highest I rolled tonight.
The 17, you absolutely startle, and she sort of gives a jump when you caw. And then she looks up at you, Vesper, and really looks at you. And She
My
seems very spooked, and she averts her eyes and is sort of looking down and once again fidgeting with the thing in her pocket.
May I ask what it is you have in your pocket?
Is perhaps a sin? And she slowly pulls out a thread, Arzel's thread, that religiously is supposed to be hung on the family tapestry. But it clearly has a spot that it is well worn by Anon's thumb, as she has clearly rubbed it repeatedly over the last few years.
Maya, you can see that Vesper at the beginning of this conversation was very tense about it, and very there's definitely some like a lot of eye rolling, not like exaggerated where she would see, but just kind of passively. And now that Vesper is looking at her, she kind of softens a bit. Well, Lady Chatillon, I assure you that all who are with the matron of mourning, as grim as the circumstances of their passing are, and as much it can feel wrong, they get to see the beauty of things that are otherworldly, and as much as I'm sure that they wish that they could have stayed longer and that they wish that circumstances may have been different, any wrongs you feel that you may feel haunted by, I assure you they forgive you. But as my bird is cawing, I really must be going. May the matron watch over you. And I'm going to...
Looks like she's about to say
out.
something, and then thinks better of it, and says, I'm so sorry to bother you. I apologies, and good luck. And she will also hurry off.
I'm gonna really look hard for Vesper, for freaking Persephone. I'm really looking. I think she went to the bathroom. That's my gut, but I don't know.
Well, we will pick up next session with everybody looking for Persephone.
I mean, mostly everyone.
Yeah, Rowland, is there anything else you wanted to do there while you're
I wanted.
The Persephone stuff will definitely wait till next time, but if
Yeah.
there's anything else you want to go here.
I think I'm going to actually go to Vivian. I'm gonna return back to the seat and see what she
Perfect.
needed to talk to me about.
All right. He will lean in close. I guess first I'll ask you, she'll give you space to say anything you want, but if you don't, she will then give you her little assignment. She'll say, I don't know if you have met High Magistrate Thorn, but I need you to chat with him and tell him profusely how much we love each other. Make up some story about how we met or whatever. And she hesitates for a moment. Says, I'm sure he is sitting down for the toast. And that my brother has a chance to speak with him. Alright, I want you present for the conversation that you will have with my brother.
Okay, sorry. My brain exploded out of character. So she's saying that she wants him to be sitting down for her brother's toast?
She wants to make sure that Thorn is in his seat here during the toast. Okay? Mm-hmm. That you are sitting there with him. and that you are present for the conversation between Jarrus and Thorn during the round of toasts.
Okay.
So she wants you to make sure that you get Thorn from wherever he is and make sure he is seating for the toast. Because some people be walking or mingling or getting food and stuff, right? She wants Thorn sitting at the table during the toast and is telling you that her brother is going to chat with him about something during the toasts and wants to make sure you are there and that you keep him there. Make sense?
I keep him there.
Like, out of character, from the other party members.
This
you
seems
know
like
that,
an assassination.
Well, Orlok is supposed to keep a bodyguard away so that way Jarrus can talk to Thorn about something without people eavesdropping. She's doing the other side, trying to make sure you keep him there, or have him there at the start of the toast, so that way Jarrus can chat with him. Because it doesn't do any good if the bodyguard is off, but Thorn is off chatting with somebody else. Does that make sense? Jarrus and Vivian are working both sides of it to ensure that Thorn is at the table during the toast and everyone else is distracted, and that there's nobody eavesdropping.
This will be
But
interesting.
you are welcome to be part of the conversation if you want.
Can I insight
She's not
check
telling
her?
you can't eavesdrop.
Can I insight
Yeah.
check her? Is this
What are you
just
trying
a
to determine?
Is this just a conversation or is this an actual assassination? Because I feel like Rowland has participated in similar events, maybe? Or he knows how
He's
she
definitely been
operates.
involved in murderous actions over the years, right? But with a 10, you're not reading anything of her body language
Could I
that
have
tells whether or
advantage?
not she's trying to... Sure, I'll give you advantage. You're trying to see if she has, what, murderous intent in her eyes? I mean, you're trying to read her body language, it's hard to...
Freaking dang it, bro.
Yeah. She's hard to read in the best of circumstances, much less trying to read the future or read her
Rowland is just
intentions
going
like
to
that.
put on, like, genuinely, like, the most confused expression, and he's going to be like, wait, so... And he kind of, like, lowers his voice a little bit, and he's like, are you trying to kill him here? Or is this just an actual
She rolls
chat?
her eyes. I want him to speak with my brother, and I'm afraid that the limited window that we have orchestrated will be lost. We only have a few moments when he will be alone and everyone is distracted. Sure, he is there, and that he speaks with my brother.
So, can I know what he's going to talk to him about? Maybe I can...
You may sit there, but this is for my brother to
You
handle.
didn't want me... You literally told me to go get him to believe that we're deeply in love. Maybe me having an idea of what this conversation is going to be about might make
Let's
it
look a
easier.
little annoyed at you. Talk to him, tell him how much we love each other and you want to share a love story, and get him to sit there, under the pretenses of listening to the love story. Tell him how much we love each other, then let Jarrus take over when the toast begins.
Okay. Sure. Fine.
It's funny, she has to like spell it out.
I love being an idiot. It's great. Okay.
It's really
She
fun.
seems annoyed. She was filled with murderous rage a few moments ago at Wyden, and just before she gets up to go do something, is when she's chatting with you as she's standing up, and now she's just annoyed with you. As she turns, you see this murderous rage swell up within her, and you recognize the thrill that you feel when you go into combat, and you see her begin that. She's going to bonus action rage and begin moving quickly across the dance floor, and that's where we're gonna end.
Oh, wait. Can Ryan run and grab her shoulder? And he's like, oh, wait, I had another question.
Yes, keep her there for a minute.
so
She says
fast.
there's another way.
He's trying to get her to burn it.
She just decks you.
Wait.
So mechanically, she bonus action rages here, but narratively, she lets the thrill take over, just like you often do, Rowland, and you see the murderous rage light up her eyes. She is definitely moving to get in combat with somebody.
Yeah, no, he definitely can tell who it was because this is literally the one situation that he was scared it was going to happen.
I don't know why you're afraid of this.
Yeah, I definitely didn't want Wyden playing anything. Okay, anyway.
It's gonna be good next time.
Hey Sam.
This was all in
question.
code. He didn't lay anything out. It was all just.
No, I don't care about. Well, okay, the song was great, but like, I don't care about the
It's
song. I
mostly
care about the
you
fact that
getting
you
kidnapped.
played. The
Right.
fact that she recognized you. He did not go through all of that BS for you to get captured here. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the question. What does she care more about right now? Persephone
question-
or
Where is
Captain
Squeam?
Wyden? Or...
Where is Squeam?
Yeah, where's Squeam?
Where's
Squeam?
Squeam during
Wait,
all
so
this?
Sam.
Oh shit, my roommate's home.
So Sam, when the
Gotta send her.
Squeam in the middle of the night.
She's not asleep yet, but you still gotta send her.
Yeah, let her
Sounds
go to
You're like,
sleep.
I'm so sorry. Squeam was mentioned. You understand, right?
So wait, so Sam, when I said the words "I consent," like, and that collar, like that weight around my neck, like appeared, it was invisible. But like, can I feel it, or is it like it's kind of more of like a temporary thing, and there's like it just like, kind of disappeared?
If you put your hands up and stuff feel around your neck, you feel nothing different.
Okay.
But you 100% feel a weight of a solid gold collar around your neck at all times right now.
That's some crazy back pain.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yep, and it's designed to be noticed, right? It's not a solid gold collar is not subtle.
Yeah, that's heavy.
It matches your solid gold cuffs.
Yep, it's definitely okay. No, yeah, benefits both of us. In what world? Okay. Great. That's fine.
Reaching up around like there's nothing there. There's something
I
it's
can't.
not invisible.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel that weight.
That's not concerning. I mean, most of
No,
Rellen's
not at all.
situation is extremely concerning. All right. Thanks, Sam. This was great. Thank you for stabbing Rowland in the heart and making him go through almost have an aneurysm. I mean,
I'm
honestly,
sorry my
the fact that he got to
difficulties delayed everything so much, but I'm glad we at least got your little RP stuff out there, and then we'll roll initiative next time as Vivian goes to town.
Oh no.
Oh, not combat with Vivian.
What a shame.
Well, actually, this might be a great opportunity for that conversation to not happen. I mean, if the bride starts throwing hands, the party eventually would become
Clearly,
defensive,
I think who knows what happens, right? But I think clearly it's okay to say that in character, you are aware that she's planning on continuing the rest of the wedding stuff, right? She's talking about what's going to happen during the toast and about, these other things. And so clearly she's planning for whatever she's about to do, not to overthrow the rest of the wedding, right?
But like...
Because literally she just told you about what she wants you to do when the toasts are happening. So she's planning on still happening. And now what you guys do, whatever might change that. But she is not planning on that changing.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna have to shoot Rowland's new wife.
Good. Do it. Please. Kill her.
I'm gonna need her to do some weird infernal stuff before we go crazy, That'd be super nice.
I think there's enough infernal influence people here that it might not matter. They might be all in it.
Yeah, we need to end this party like now.
So what if we somehow get? I think this might be a I throw Mael and Dr. Cash pops out situation.
That's worse. That's not even arguably worse.
We knock Orlok off the balcony and let him become a night walker.
Just set something on fire. Easy. Somebody yell fire. And then start a fire.
I just yell fire.
You'll fire in a
I
crowded
don't know.
theater.
You start
Oh,
a
that-
fire first, and then you yell fire.
You fire, and then I shoot the thing. And then...
I
Ugh.
am
ready.
It'll
That
be
song was so
interesting.
sick, by the way.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Say that again.
No,
What was
no,
that?
no, Wyden's song. It was super sick.
Oh
I liked it a
yeah,
lot.
no, that was awesome. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Scott sent it to me the first time, I was just like, oh dang.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it is very impressive.
Honestly, I'm like Loki. If I learned,
I'm
how to
imagining
do
it
strumming,
in like Irish folk
Yeah.
too. Like it's so sick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I was going for.
I mean, Loki, we could make music to it.
Oh,
I
you
just
know how
have-
to compose music?
I know the basics of how to do it, and I've tried composing songs before, but I've never really tried. Especially like Irish. Like the thing is, it's like once you get like the basic rhythm of it, like you can really do anything. Especially like with folk songs, it's like it's pretty easy compared to like more modern music. So I think it's definitely possible.
That'd be dope.
You should compose a song for us, Megan.
And then would I
Also,
get a
what in
heroic
the world?
inspiration? Okay, sorry.
If you
It'd
compose
be
it,
funny
yes,
if we
I will.
start just making a whole bunch of art for heroic inspiration. We're just bribing.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
bribing
okay with
people.
being bribed. Yes, 100%. I'll tell you right now. You guys are creating art. You get heroic inspiration.
I don't have a job, and now I know what I'm doing. Ooh, can I get heroic inspiration for quilting your Christmas present?
If you do art pertaining to the campaign, you get heroic inspiration.
Damn it.
Okay, there's my clarification.
D&D mittens. D&D mittens.
D&D mittens. And then you send them to
Make
all of us,
art.
and then we'll be nice and cozy as we get traumatized. Yay!
That would be so
I
funny.
don't know
Cozy
how
trauma.
mittens
Cozy
relate
trauma.
to D&D.
You could do like little
Scott, do you want D&D mittens?
Sure. Why the heck not?
Damn it! I was hoping you'd say no.
Everyone wants D&D mittens, and you make them fingerless
Everyone wants
too.
D&D beds.
You know what I'll
Aw.
make? I'll make those like fucking mittens that help you grab stuff out of the oven instead.
Ooh.
There
Wooden
we go.
mittens?
Oven mitts.
That'd be
Oven
sick.
mittens. Thoughts?
Rita, what are you doing? Why are you freaking out? You've been freaking out all night. Just lie down. I took you bathroom twice. You're just freaking out. She was freaking out this whole session, you guys. Like she was like, she's been acting
Oh.
weird like the past couple of
Is
days.
her stomach hurting? Is she
I might be
okay?
hurting. She had a little bit of diarrhea today.
She's just spurging, like she's just like wiggly or what?
She's like, normally she'll like sleep on the bed or like kind of chew on a bully stick when I'm playing D&D, but she's been like wanting to go underneath my desk, which she never does, and she's been doing it for the past couple of days.
Is it like
I don't think.
is it
Yeah,
like
she's
subsonic thunder?
She's probably not feeling good.
I don't
Yeah.
know, like, because my rule now is I don't take her to the vet unless
I mean,
it's like
it's
'cause, like she's energetic. She's like she has fun when she's outside. I feel like she's just like depressed. I don't know. I mean, it's also a doodle. Her stomach gets upset. It's just like the thing that I know. Unless she's like
Yeah.
pooping blood, I don't worry about it anymore. Half the time she drank still water and like probably has a bug. And I'm like, okay, let me get the medicine and get the fucking bug out.
That's miserable.
I mean, dogs are stupid. Same as like, that's why I'll never have a dog.
Yep, I'm happy not having one.
No.
They are
She's
a lot
just
of responsibility, but
She is.
it's
But
worth.
she's such
But they're such lovey-dovey dogs. I love
She is
her.
such a love. She's staring at me with such cute eyes right now. Let me see if I can get my camera and show you. No, it's like my
But
webcam is.
Sam's perfectly content with his wife, so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good.
see, Sam, you got a wife. I don't got a wife. Come on, Vita. Come on.
I
It's
just love
probably
animals a lot.
You guys have a good evening.
Good
have a good one,
night.
Scott.
See y'all.
Vita, come here.
Nick,
Vita, come here.
Nick, I'm really pissed. I think I might have figured out the problem
What was the problem?
with my mic.
What is it?
I found a post on Reddit describing the exact same issue as me, and someone
Yeah.
said, "Edit solved. My dumbass plugged the USB-C cable into USB port 2 on the back when it should have been in USB port 1. I'll leave
No,
this
that's what
post
I
up
was
for
saying.
anyone as stupid as me. Did I just
No,
plug it into
that's
the wrong USB port
no,
on
that's
the
what
mixer?
I told you. No, that's what I.
I changed it on my
Oh,
PC. I
on the
plugged it
back of
into
the
a different.
mixer.
Yep, it's in port 2. Am I really that dumb? Was the whole thing just?
Because I read
Hmm.
that post and I thought it was on the back of the PC.
You know, that was like
I was
do you know that was like one of the first things I asked Kai when I came into the room was is you plugged it
serious?
into the wrong port
Well,
somehow.
I also asked Sam that,
like,
but
is it
to
even
let it be
plugged
known, I
in?
asked Sam if he plugged it in right. I did ask him,
Yeah.
and he said, yeah.
I thought you were saying plugged into the port on the PC itself. So I was like, I don't know, I'll change it to different ports of the PC, right? But I
Well,
didn't think to change the one on the mixer.
I didn't think there was more than one on the mixer.
I didn't even think to look at it. That was
Well, it's
my
okay.
dum-dum.
I mean, honestly, the audio we got kind of used to it, so it's not that bad.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was only like a little abrupt at like the beginning, and when I thought you called my mom fat.
Well, also it prevents me. I can't do cool sound effects and stuff, and I feel like my accents don't quite come through as well.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Probably about 40% of the cool effects you do probably get eaten by Discord.
Yeah, it's actually we heard more
Hey,
of the effects on
Oh,
your
that's so
phone.
sad. New
So that's
mic
something
is gonna fix it. I'm gonna have
Well,
kick-ass
Well-
sound effects
well, no,
next
no,
week.
no, Discord does
No,
it. It's not.
You have to turn off the filter. It's not your
Yeah,
old
you
I'm
mic.
have to
so
turn off
turning it off.
noise suppression.
Oh.
You have to turn off the filter. But if you turn off the filter, I'm gonna hear every time Colleen makes a footstep in your house.
Ah.
Well, actually, with
Tragic.
with his condenser mic, it actually wouldn't be like.
It might not be
awful.
bad, but like if you ever fart, I'll hear it. Just let it be known. I'll know when you
Good
were
to
bad.
know. Good to know. I should be careful, is what you're saying. I appreciate the heads up.
Oh, sorry, Peter.
Dude, it was.
As
so-
one
it
of
felt-
the only two people that fart, because women don't fart. This
Of
is a
course.
known
Right.
fact.
Yep.
Then
Known
what
fact.
am I? Then what am I?
That's a great question.
I
Not a
fart.
woman.
You fart?
Fake
Holy
news.
guys!
Oh, sorry. I think I revealed
post
the,
this for
the
science.
female secret.
Lesbians and bis fart. Surely.
Sapphics.
That's
Sapphic
it.
fart.
Peter, come on. let
It's
him
actually liking women makes you fart.
That's it. That's the
That's what
secret.
it is.
Today I
Peter.
learned.
So gay guys don't fart? Hmm?
Probably
That's
not.
why they can take it up the butt.
I've never.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's fire.
Dark.
That's fire.
I gotta tell that one
She
to
would
Sam.
know.
I think Sam would like that. I think he would he would chuckle.
She just watched the gay hockey show. She knows about
I
this kind of
did.
stuff.
I did.
She's an expert now on.
Apparently, that's the best rated season of television like ever.
Oh, it's definitely okay.
What?
I will say this: it's actually pretty good television. It's not the best television out there. I do think. Well, okay, so they had zero
Well-
budget. They had 37 days to film it, and it's still very good.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
like all the hockey stuff, they had 3 days to film. My friend told me this, and she giggled. She went, they filmed 3 days worth of sex scenes, and I went,
One
ooh,
day.
fun.
3 days worth of sex scenes. That's a lot of sex.
But it's like the show starts off really
It's
horny,
called the gay hockey
and
show.
it's way
you think?
less horny because then it becomes like sad and romantic because they can't.
But let it be
together.
known, it's still horny.
Oh.
But apparently, one of the actors, a bunch of closeted athletes have been reaching out to them, being like, "Thank you for doing this and thank you for showing this because like I can't come out." And like
You are
seeing
my sunshine.
the representation,
my
and I was
only
like, "Come out,
sunshine."
please! Just it's okay."
Well, it
like,
makes it weird for the teammates, I think.
but like
Well, I think that's. I mean, it shouldn't be.
I
But,
know,
like,
it's
I
but, like,
understand what
all
you're
of the
saying.
But-
teammates that find it weird are not secure in their own.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Sexuality and
I feel like
masculinity.
a lot of people.
I
who
think you're
do-
asking people who play football to be emotionally mature, which isn't like
and
also,
there are
the
some that
NHL,
are, but it's just
the NHL is known for being the most like homophobic, misogynistic, like it is the worst league.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
it's fucking awful. Like and like their record with like sexual assault allegations is like the worst out of any of the leagues because it's not
It's
good
really
in all the
crazy
leagues.
how homophobic people really just love sexually assaulting gay people. Isn't it so weird?
It's pretty crazy. It's almost like maybe they are trying to hide something about themselves and being repressed.
I
don't know.
really, yeah, it's like, come on, dude.
The
Like,
weirdly, one of the best leagues is the NBA because there are young bisexual players, I think, that are out
Interesting.
and playing for the league. I mean,
Wemby is a
if you,
freak.
it's not
Not
Wemby.
not
It's,
because of his. I know, but I'm just like you just said the NBA, and I just am.
Yeah.
I'm just shook.
no,
every
I
time
think
see
it's one of
Wemby.
the young players that plays on Wemby's team. He's bi, I think.
I think there's a few of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I just watch women's sports because women's sports are queer. Did you know in real life the US
You're telling me the softball team isn't all straight?
Okay, it's the soccer leagues, the
I know.
the,
I'm just.
the hockey leagues,
I'm saying softball because it's stereotypically
the basketball
like,
leagues. They're all so gay. Actually, softball is the least, I
You're
would say.
lying.
I'm not lying, of the professional.
Oh, okay. I believe a professional, like college softball, has to be like the most like queer.
I think there's a
thing.
lot of queer people who play softball. I think that a lot of the like softball players I see, either that or they're just femme. A lot of the softball players are more femme. Which I think is very interesting.
Sam, did you fix your mic?
Worked on it.
I'm just excited for the Olympics this year. I love
Isn't it like
watching the Olympics.
Yeah, they start like pretty soon, don't they? Like next
February.
month.
It's a month, yeah. I love curling. I don't know why. I think because curling is the least professional of the Winter
It
Olympics
looks the
because
funniest, yeah.
well, no, also they're just like normies. Like all of the curlers are just normies. They just like have other like it's just like a hobby,
Yeah.
but they're so
Yeah.
good. Especially the Canadian ones, they just like have leagues that they do like outside of their normal jobs, and like they're just like the best at it, even though they
Well,
don't
it's
do it
like
like
if
all
no
the time.
one went bowling, and then you could show up and you're like, oh, I'm one of like the
Do you know something crazy?
5,000 people that bowls, you know? What?
This is a memory that just came back to me just now. My high school bowling team won state.
Wow.
I
That's cool.
I'm
I just
surprised
remembered
you had a
this.
bowling team.
I know we all were. We were like, well, the funny thing is because the rest of our sports were all god awful. Like our football team was terrible. I think our baseball team was pretty good. They were like top 3 in state a couple of years in a row. For some
We had a
reason.
good wrestler and cheer.
Dude, yeah, our not cheer. It's our drill team also was like top 3 in state. They were insane.
Mm.
Yeah, our best sports were like the non-sport sports. Sports were like everybody did a sport in my school, but they also had another thing that they did. So we didn't have a jock because everybody did multiple things. Like our literally our quarterback also was in the like
Theater.
the school musical, but like it wasn't a weird
Yeah.
thing, you know?
That's awesome. Honestly, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Well,
No,
I
the
think part of it-
theater jock crossover is it
Mhm.
needs to be more frequent because it's kind of low key
Yeah.
lit.
I think part of it is because it's so hard to get into university now, you can't just be one thing as a high school anymore. You have to be multiple things. So we get less of those stereotypes. It's like you have to like
Well,
be like you have to there's academics, there's sports, and then
I
there's
think
like
it's
the other
partly
ones.
that. I also think part of it is just like less pressure from like parents to fit like a mold.
I don't know, there's still a
of,
lot of
like-
kids feel pressure.
Well,
You
no,
have
no,
to
no, no, no. I mean, I'm saying there's
the-
pressure, but it's more
Mhm.
pressure to be like a valedictorian as opposed to like pressure to
Mhm.
be the best football player to ever touch this earth. You know what I mean?
It also does depend on like what part of the country you're in, I feel like.
This is also true.
Yeah.
If you're in Oklahoma, what I said is just a lie.
Yeah, because Washington State, it was like it's pretty much all about extracurriculars and academics, and like obviously sports are a big thing, but it's like sports and not sports period.
I think also a lot of it is economic, like class, because
Yeah.
I feel like if you are in a school with a big gap between like you have like upper class and lower class in the same public school, I think the divide forms easier. I don't know why, but I think like jocks show up more often.
It was crazy. All of the popular kids at my school were like the kids who were involved in like school spirit and like who were a part of the like
student council.
Yeah, the student council.
That was the opposite of my school. I was class president for 3 years in a row and vice president for the freshman year, and I was definitely not the most popular one. That's for sure.
I think part of it is because our athletes weren't very good. So it's like if they're
My
not good, why are they popular?
team was really good.
Well,
Also,
your
people who were
graduating class was like gigantic.
Yeah, we had a lot of people. My high school has about 6,000 kids in it, and my
Holy
graduating
shit.
class was like 900.
That's
like
crazy.
4 times my school.
Yeah, that's 3
insane.
times my
It's like-
school. Mine had like 2.1K total.
I think I had 1.5K.
Yeah, we.
Megan, what about you?
Our sports were also super competitive
have
then. So
no
we actually
idea.
had really good sports teams.
What was your graduating class
Yes.
size?
I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't.
Me blinking at you.
You can look it up. Marble Newtown
Like,
High
Wait, so my
School.
little brother
Oh
graduated.
yeah, I want that in my search history.
Class of 2021, like in the middle of the
I'll have it on
pandemic,
my
right?
search history because I came from there.
And my little brother graduated, Jonah. He graduated in the middle of the pandemic, and so his graduating class was so tiny. His graduating class was like 470 or something like that, which
oh
was
yeah,
basically
so
because so many
tiny.
people were, dropping out or not showing up or just didn't graduate during a year of COVID and things. It's wild.
That's so tough.
I think my graduating class was
doing
350,
high school
400.
during COVID would blow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
college
it
also
was
blew,
rough.
I
but
think
like
college
So, it's
blew
about,
because
like,
it was like
250.
so isolated. But high
Yeah.
school, it's 'cause
Jonah
you
never
lost
got
that
prom.
social aspect.
Because
Yeah.
it happened, like COVID started March of 2020, which was his junior year. So it was like 3 weeks before prom, so he had prom canceled. And then his senior year was 2021, when then it was also had a pandemic, so he never went to prom. Isn't that crazy? Okay.
That's really sad.
Never had any of that
but he
stuff.
went to homecoming, right?
His junior year, yes, because that was fall 2019, but never had a senior homecoming or anything like that.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
I think I liked my high school experience. I think I was like I'm right in the middle where it's like I'd never hated it. I probably wouldn't do it again, but I like would be okay doing it again, you know? But like I don't need to go back to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I think like it was good. I had like bad shit happen. I had good shit happen. You know.
If I had all of my memories now, I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind living high school again.
I think there's some stuff I would change, like
Because
crazy.
I wouldn't do half.
Oh, sure,
the
yeah.
Well, then again, going back home would probably suck though. Actually, maybe not. I don't want to relive my life. Never mind.
I don't want to relive my life.
I'm
You're like
okay.
I like where I am right now.
I am very content with where I am right now.
I do have a dream every once in a while that I meet a genie and I have it's my 3 wishes. One of them is to go back in time to right before the 2016 election and then change that election.
Oh yeah, how are you gonna convince Phyllis to show up and vote, huh?
Well, no.
No,
You just
I mean she
say
would just genie
It's a
wish it.
wish.
you
Oh,
It's a
wish.
just
genie
like
wish.
I see. You're like I just want to change the whole thing. Yeah, fair.
No, I would change the landscape of all politics to be more empathetic, kind, understanding about the
Well,
environment, about helping each
the
other, and
only
less about
problem
capitalism.
the only problem with that is that a lot of mindsets will change over time. So it's like even if you wish for that, like over time people will start to forget, people will stop caring.
Well,
And
you
then
just
I'll
gotta
save
wish
I'll
for
save my
people
last
to just
wish.
not be dumb. Thoughts?
Last wish, not be dumb.
Well, but then what's like your level of dumb, right? Because there are people who are like highly intellectual. who, like,
okay,
remove
okay.
all
I'm not.
empathy.
I'm not
So it's like,
actually.
so it's like
I'm
wishing
not.
for
The
that
genie's
is.
not actually coming to my house. Okay, I'm not.
I'm just
Of course,
saying,
if
it's
there's an
just.
actual genie in my house, I would
If
freaking do
there
the thing
was,
from the video.
you have to like literally like write out. I'd write out like a lawyer. Like I'd write out like, cause I'd have to ask like, is it a sentence or can like it be a paragraph?
Wait, have you
Like
guys seen this video?
I have seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the
Oh,
guy who
you've
played
already.
Sokka, right?